Hey everyone, we're live.
Hi! That was so, like, anticlimactic.
Hi, we're
Oh, he's-
live.
Start saying it.
Hello!
He always does that.
I do.
Welcome, adventurers.
Does it every time.
At this point, it's just for consistency.
I think I'll start saying it too now. Let's just all say hello.
That would be polite.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm amazing and I have fish.
Oh, is that what that is?
She's also very humble.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you eating that off the floor?
No, I only dropped the lid.
Oh.
Can we
You dirty girl.
Stilly, that's just rude.
I was just curious.
What we ate last.
What?
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 What about
What'd you
eating
say?
last?
Don't worry about it.
You said you
He
want to
wants to know
start
what
every
everybody ate
stream.
last.
Start just like, hey, what did everyone eat?
You know, I know one of our viewers would be
Start a
particularly
tradition.
excited about that.
That's actually a very Korean thing to do. Say.
Well, let's focus into our Pathfinder game. So, last time, you guys, a group of intrepid Pathfinders, have been exploring the interior of a pylon of the Irespan called the Crow. You've been looking for one of the shards of the Shattered Star. You got pretty deep. You
Giggity.
have made it to a level that seems to be infested with all manner of devils. And you know there's more to explore down there, but after a particularly gruesome fight with a gray ooze, you were forced to withdraw back to Magnamar. You spent some time recuperating. You explored some of the items that you've taken out with you or brought in with you, and you met with Lady Hydemarch and have laid the groundwork for getting some more resources, maybe some more money, more jobs. So that's where we're going to pick it up, right there. It is mid-morning, right? It was mid-morning? Yeah, it was mid-morning.
Yeah, because we just finished breakfast.
Yeah. You just had a good talk, and I believe you guys were about to break off to go about your plans for the day. Some of which should still include the sales, the buying and selling that you did last time, but that's kind of off camera. So, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to try and milk Dodgy again before I do my taxidermy shit.
Ah,
Oh, I'm not on Roll 20. I have the stream open, but I don't have Roll 20. I think that's a problem.
Fea's daily chores, you know. Some people go to the farm with a bucket. Fea goes to her fox with a vial.
Hey, you fill this? Thank you.
Siani, can you help me for like 5 minutes?
What do you need help with?
Milking Dodgy.
I would like to note, by the way... Well, never mind. You'll find out.
What?
Nothing.
That she's not poison proof?
I've seen you do this, but I don't really know the technique.
Think maybe you could like pet his back and make him more comfortable.
What kind of check is it?
Survival or craft alchemy.
But keep your hands away from fangs.
I would also accept profession poisoner.
Can I just like pet
Ah,
his
that
butt
is a profession.
like a cat, so he's like comfortable?
Sure. Make a
Okay.
handle animal check.
Oh fuck.
I'd much rather roll that than this other shit. So here we go. I got a nat Ooh. 20.
Net 20.
Nat
Fuck
20.
yeah.
Okay,
He's
Fea,
loving it.
I'm going to give you +4 on your check.
That is a good fox, yes.
Yes,
15.
It was almost a 9, so I'll take it.
I could be mistaken, but I believe it is still a DC 20,
I bet you should 20.
because that's pretty standard for Pathfinder.
It's 17 though, so I could do a little bit.
15.
No, +4 plus the 1. No, wait. That was
Oh.
for 24 hours or for the week?
That was for 24 hours, and that is
Okay,
passed.
never mind.
Yep. So 15. You can get half of a vial. Not enough for a full dose of poison, but another one like it, and you will be able to have a complete poison.
Thank you, Sonny.
Oh, it is no problem.
Daji actually seemed quite distracted. Like he was relaxed, but he was more interested in Sione than he was in what you were doing.
I have the magic touch.
It's literally been 4 days since you've gotten any poison from him.
Well, last time I got a lot, so.
Okay. So that takes closer to 15 minutes.
Actually, while we're doing this, can we have a little conversation?
Go ahead.
Feya.
Hmm?
No reason I'm asking or anything, but do you know anything about black blades?
I used to read about them. I don't know how much I remember. I read it when I was half-orc.
Oh, please tell me what you know.
Alright, what kind of check do I make?
Knowledge.
Arcana?
History? Arcana?
I feel like
I'll
that would
give
be
you
more
the
like an
information.
Arcana.
The information will be based on what skill you use.
23.
Okay. The name has come up from time to time. Do you recall in Curse of the Crimson Throne you had access to a library specifically tied to forbidden lore?
Mm-hmm.
That is where the subject of Black Blades came up. There's supposed to be some kind of intelligent weapon that bonds to its user. They're extremely rare and mysterious. No one really knows much about them.
They're really rare, but they are, I guess, alive. And
I see.
like Daji and I, they form bond.
With the user?
Why, do you see one? Is that what Celtiel has? I've used detect magic, so Tim has pointed it out to me several times.
It's not something I really want to talk about.
Okay.
But if you want to ask him, I encourage you to.
No. They're very dangerous.
I agree.
And then I'll start my taxidermy for the day.
I will leave while she
Jeez.
does that.
Okay. So, you already did the craft taxidermy check, right? That was something we did.
I got a nat 20 on it.
Right. So, what are other people doing today?
Oh wait, to see what everyone else says.
After I take a nice bath, I will go out on the town and see what other information I can dig up.
Where and what?
Depending on what kind of information you're going for, I might try to get Olak and others to come with us.
Oh, I'm going by myself.
Oh. Okay.
I'm looking for more information on the Black Blades.
Oh.
And
Could just
on
come
a,
talk to me.
no, I'm avoiding it. And a specific name, I will try to find info on that too.
Okay. Where would you like to go looking?
Is there like an arcane sect of this city?
Yeah, there's the... Oh boy. What is it called? It's in Beacon's Point, right? Jesse, I don't suppose you know off the top of your head what the Arcane Academy in Magnemar is called?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, crap.
Shouldn't you know that, sir?
It's a big
Shouldn't
city.
I know that?
Do you?
No.
Dang it.
So easily forgettable.
Okay, let me just Google it.
I mean, I did just read that book, but I mean, wasn't that interested in all that, so.
Oh, let's see. Academy. Okay, so there's the Golem Works. There is Stone of the Seers. Actually, I think that's it. Stone of the Seers.
Yeah, probably not the Golem Works. Yeah, I'll go there to the Sears. Yes.
Not a lot of information on it.
On Blackblade? Blades?
No, on the Stone
Oh,
of
on
the
the
Seers.
place?
Yeah. It's a school. It is. Would it kill them to give me a district?
Yes.
Yes, I guess it would. Well, I apologize. I can't find what district it's in. Okay, well, I do know it's next to the Sear Spring Gardens.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Keystone.
It's in Keystone?
Yep.
Okay.
So, you find your way down to this school. Before we cover you, so you're traveling down to Keystone.
Yes.
Celtiel, you wanted to wait and see what happens. How about Olak and Mariziel? What are you two up to today?
I'd like... No, Mirzel first then.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't really have any plans today, so I figured I would just go down to the rubble and do some gambling, maybe.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm bored.
Like, are we talking arena gambling or casino gambling?
Casino gambling.
Okay. I'm going to assume that's in Low Cleft.
Yeah, the rubble.
Do you know where that is? Well, whatever. Low Cleft, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're heading down to the shore. What about Olak?
I'd like to learn the commands on how to use Handy.
Right.
Yes.
The Clockwork Servant.
Named Handy.
Yes. So you're probably going to the Golem Works.
I am?
Are you?
I guess I am. If that's where I would need to learn.
I mean, you tell me. Where would you go looking?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna just go say random words to see what sticks, or if there's any sort of book in the library that would teach her, or anyone that would know. But if it's the Golem Works, that would be most knowledgeable.
You could make a knowledge local check.
Which I'm not proficient in, nor do I have.
Okay, so what does Olak think to do in this situation?
You know what? I think I would know the smartest person here would be Lady Hardmarch, unless I know anyone else.
That's insulting.
Stop harassing that poor woman.
That is a 9.
I'm not harassing.
You stink.
That is insulting, by the way, by the smartest person here.
Smartest
Actually,
person I
she
know
might
so
be.
far.
Ouch.
Okay. So you're going to go find Lady Hydemarch and go looking for information on your Clockwork Servant.
Yeah, again.
Celtiel, that takes us to you.
Yeah, I'll be going around trying to find people that want to go down the
Nobody.
dockway, which I'll find no one except
Feya's
for
still
maybe
here.
Feya. Yeah, just like, hey, do you want to? Oh, you're not here. Oh, they left too. Okay. And I'll knock on Feya's door like 30 minutes after breakfast. Just.
Da?
Hey, can I come in?
Da?
Hey. Oh, God.
Okay,
Like,
good.
I'm draining it right now, dude.
That would be
Need any
the
help?
imp.
Yep.
Need any
It
help?
is strung up with the rope. If you want, I teach.
Sure, as long as you can help me out later. I was wondering if everyone wanted to go and try to find out a little bit more about these disappearances that were happening in the city. We've been spending all our time in the Crow, and Yes.
Okay. Do you want to ask Lady Hydemarch while I finish this? This is going to take
Don't
another
know
6
if-
hours.
6 hours. Maybe I'll just go alone.
That's not very smart. I can stop.
Everyone else went out by themselves.
Shouldn't have waited so long to check with people.
Can I finish draining blood? Then we can go.
You do your thing. I'll see if I can catch up with any of them that left. Maybe I can still catch them.
But I.
Sayone running out of the building. No!
I would like to help though. So. Just.
Do you know where any of them went? Sayone or Mariziel? Olak I saw walk over towards her, so
Would have Sione told me what she
Yeah.
was gonna go do?
Well, she would have told you that she's going to the Keystone District to do some research. That's what she would have told you.
I'm gonna look at him. And I'm gonna look at his sword. I'm like, no. I think Olak is learning about his golem.
Right. What about Mariziel? Do you know where she went, or did she just run off?
Knowing her, probably
Probably
stealing,
stealing something.
gambling.
Camera flashes to Mariziel wearing her fur cloak with sunglasses and money she's just throwing everywhere.
Hey, big spender! I don't.
This draining blood
Sure,
will take
6
1
hours?
hour.
Oh,
1
1
hour.
hour? Sure, I can.
I just need to
can
put
wait
bucket
around. Sure,
in locked door.
sure. Is there somewhere close? DM, is there somewhere close by that I can buy a scroll within an hour?
Probably. I would say that would be either a diplomacy or a knowledge local check to find your way to that
Sure.
within an hour. You're looking in the Alabaster district, so it would be
Alabaster,
probably a little.
capital.
It would be a little on the expensive side.
We said diplomacy or what?
Knowledge local.
Okay.
And what scroll are you looking for, by the way?
A scroll of hide weapon.
What's
I can link you exactly what it does.
just the spell, please?
Hold on. Do you want me to just say it out loud, or do you want me to send it to you?
You can link it.
Okay. Knowledge.
Actually, really, I don't need to know what it does. I just need to know caster, or I'm sorry, the class.
Level 1.
And what
It's
class?
probably divination.
Transmutation.
Well, I mean, is it a wizard spell, a magus spell?
Magus.
Okay.
Magus,
First level.
wizard,
Which would be
sorcerer.
wizard.
A lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Okay. So
Yep.
go ahead and make your check.
And knowledge local, I can only get 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, no. I said you're allowed to bypass that because you're a local.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I got a 23.
So, you find an arcane shop in the Alabaster district.
Mm-hmm.
It's not far from Hydemarch Manor, actually.
Okay.
There's sort of a run of shops here selling different things, gaudy magic weapons, fancy armor, stuff like that.
Sure.
You find the scroll you're looking for a solid 45 gold.
I'll take 2.
Okay. They will sell you 2.
Sweet. Alright, cool.
So
And by then I'll come back.
your hour is passing. I'm actually going to cut over to
Yeah,
Mariziel.
that's fine.
Mariziel, you were passing through Dockway and into Low Cleft. You probably know more about this building than I do. You said it's called The Rumble?
No, the rubble is like a local name for low cleft, because sometimes the rocks
Oh.
fall off of Naust on down onto low cleft, and so it's just like some rocks laying everywhere sometimes.
I see, you do know more than I do.
No, I don't.
Okay. So you're coming down into Low Cleft. Are you just looking for casinos that are open this early in the day?
Yeah. Or Eddie just kind of like pick up games or anything like that.
Okay. Make a knowledge local check.
And to answer your next question, no, I will not be playing fair. I will be cheating.
I see.
Get it, girl.
26.
Get it, girl.
Okay. So you could do profession gambler or bluff or sleight of hand.
Okay. Here we go.
And you're in low cleft, so it's not like you're going to be playing for the super big bucks.
19.
Okay. I will whisper you the amount of money you end up making, the specific amount.
Okay.
But you spend pretty much the afternoon, probably into the evening, hitting different places that are gambling. There's some street vendors, some street games, of course, which then leads to them getting tired of you being around and directing you to, hey, that casino's going to open in a few hours. Then you end up in sort of a club. They have dancers, though the dancers are still just getting ready, but you got money, they're willing to open things up early for you. So,
Well, I'm not gonna spend all. Well, I'm gonna spend all day there, but I don't want to be there too long because I want to go somewhere before it gets on into dusk.
okay.
So
Okay.
I don't
So,
know if you want to.
a few hours pass with you gambling. You know how you did. I will come back to you then.
Okay.
Olak.
Yes.
Technically, you'd have still been around the manor when Celtiel was looking, but you went to fetch Lady Hydemarch.
Well, not fetch. I would have
Well, to speak with.
prosperously walked around, trying to see if she's in the library still.
She is not. She's actually retreated to her office, though the door is open, and you can see she's got a couple books in front of her.
Well, I will politely, loudly knock at the door while standing in front of it.
She looks and sees you. You still have not bathed.
No, I have not.
Sheila, no.
Oh, Olak, did you forget something?
Ah, yes, your lady. I forgot to ask. Would you happen to know how to command a what is that thing again? A clockwork servant.
Did you buy one?
No.
You found it. Well, that does complicate things. Normally, their commands are programmed into them. When you purchase them, they sort of imprint upon you. So, it stands that they will follow whatever orders they've been programmed to follow, provided
Right,
they
well-
come from you and only you.
Well, I found out it does follow and it does stop, but I'm not sure what else it does.
Well, that is a start. If you like, you can bring it in here and I can have a look at it, see what I can determine.
Right, excellent. I will do that.
Okay. You go get it, back with the clockwork servant. She spends a few minutes kind of poking at it, prodding it, examining its hands. I gotta take a quick look at your clockwork thing. Okay.
Cat.
So she confirms that it has some automation. It has an auto-reloading net. Well, I guess she'll tell you. It would appear that the net here, that it is attached. So once it fires, it can pull it back. And see the arms here, bruising on the denting on the knuckles. It would appear that it is designed for some combat. So, clearly it is capable of such combat. Has a repair routine. Have you done any experimentation upon it already?
Not yet. We just got it yesterday.
Hit it. Go on.
But
Not too hard, but Hit it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna punch it then.
Make an unarmed attack roll.
Well, I have my gauntlets on, so.
Make a gauntlet attack roll.
Did I roll?
Yep.
Okay, I rolled a 1. Oh look, Shards is not into it.
You kind of... Ting.
Max damage though.
Come on. Really hit it. I promise you, you won't break it.
That's what happened the last time we ran into a tiny little thing and I gently tapped it. Alright, well.
Trust me. Okay. This time, you hit it. Bang! You punch right into it, like denting its chest piece inward. Several cogs break off and fall on the floor. As it takes 6 points of piercing damage.
I'm a bit concerned.
And then you see, slowly, the pieces reforming, the parts that broke off crawling back up the body and snapping back into place until about 20 seconds have passed, and it is like new.
Well, that's magical.
So there's that. And I notice it didn't defend itself from you, though I dare say it would if I attacked it. Well, let me just confirm. Yeah, good. I hate to tell it to you, but it appears it's already been programmed.
Oh.
I don't think you can order it around beyond simply follow me and stay here.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I would say that this one is designed to bodyguard you.
Awesome. Well, still awesome.
If you take it to the Golem Works, I'm certain for a small fee, well, maybe not small, the alchemists there may be able to rewire it, though I'm not sure it would be worth the money.
Well, how about this? The net. Can we replace the net? Can I replace the net?
With what?
I don't know. Maybe like a spike net or a metal net.
That should be doable. Of course, you would still have to take it to the Golem Works, I should think, or work in a workshop of your own with some know-how, which is to say the Golem Crafter feat.
Yeah, but don't they charge money? No, it'd be the I think construct is different, isn't it?
I think
No.
there's a Golem Crafter feat.
Yeah.
Well, it should still make an excellent tool for you, all the same. This is quite a find.
Wait. So I can't tell it to say punch the door?
Try it.
Damn. Clockwork, dude. Punch the door.
It doesn't move.
No. Ah, well, I guess it only follows and stops then.
That is still significant.
Neat.
You've just become Resident Evil 4.
I've never played it.
Ah.
I get it.
Resident Evil 4.
Alright, well, I think that's all I
Poor Leon.
need.
Yes, that, yes, well, I have much to do, so...
Oh, wait, I forgot. When will, Sir David will be back?
Tomorrow. I've already
Tomorrow.
spoken with Mariziel about this. He will be back
Told you.
tomorrow morning. We are to meet for, an early dinner.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be an early orgy, that's what she said.
There is kind of a... of her tea.
You fucking asshole.
So, is
Hey.
that like an open kind of thing? Can I get
I am afraid there's
Oh
been
God!
some
Fucking cock
miscommunication.
blocking me.
There has been some miscommunication, I'm afraid.
I'll say no more if it's a close kind of thing. Oh, Lark, don't tattle. I'm gonna.
No, I mean, and you're
Follow.
that's just
Come, Clockwork.
and, and starts following after you in its mechanized tripod legs.
Fucking cock blocking me. I hate
She
you.
just sinks back into her chair.
She didn't say no.
Oh, she seems so
And I
embarrassed.
think I will go to the what was it? The supply people, see if they have a composite bow and arrow.
They don't. You would have to buy that.
Really?
Yep, composite is fancy.
Ah!
So, on that happy note, Celtiel, I'm going to jump back to you.
Can I go one for price
Okay.
then?
Not Seoni?
Yes.
Okay.
Based on time spent, you would be next in line because it takes her longer to get in the door.
Composite longbow. How much does this cost? 100 gold.
Hence why they don't just have them for free. Also,
Andy,
it
how
costs
much are you
more
worth?
based on the strength modifier you want to put on the composite.
How? Jeez, how much does it go up again? I gotta
I don't
go
remember.
find it myself.
That?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'll find it myself.
So,
A composite bow.
Celtiel and Fea. An hour has... Actually, I guess that's right. It was an hour, wasn't it? I forgot
Oh.
you were waiting. Okay.
I mean,
yeah, I
could've
am
been
going to jump
that
over to
sooner,
Sione then.
but- Yeah.
Though, you said
Yeah.
you were going to the academy for some research?
Yes.
Okay. They'll kind of point you to a different library on their campus, and you eventually make your way there. So, how a library works, you can make any knowledge check with a +2 bonus, as though you had ranks in it.
Cool. So black blades. I would like to research those.
Okay. Make a knowledge arcana, or knowledge history.
Arcana. Can I do both?
No.
Well, it's +2 to that. Then.
Okay, so 16. Yeah, I mean, I will note there are thousands of books here. Many of them not so much books as scrolls. There are students in here you can see, most of them in robes. Kind of look a little like Ezrin, just scrawling notes, copying things into spell books. Off in a corner you can see there's some comfortable chairs where students are practicing cantrips. There's a stuffy old human librarian. You are largely left alone. Unfortunately for you, that also means there's no one who can really point you in the right direction.
I mean, I will ask when I come in.
Right. I mean, no one off the top of their head just knows. The best you can do is they point you in the direction of magic weapons. You don't really find much. You go through several books. One, you find a passing mention of some ancient Taldan hero who had a black blade, but it doesn't. It mentions that he was powerful, and with the magic he wrought with his black blade, he sort of reshaped his town, his country. Not the like his county, I guess would be the most accurate. He reshaped the land around him with it, but it doesn't really give anything beyond that. No details of where it came from, what it did, what it was like, what its powers were.
Okay. I would also like to look up a certain name then.
Mm-hmm.
Aurel? Aurel? Did I say it right?
Oriel.
Aurel.
Like Oreo with an L.
Look up that name specifically.
Okay.
Like the Little Mermaid's name.
Oriel would be knowledge history or knowledge the planes.
Okay. Let's see here. It'll be history, and I get a +2 on this?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Don't I have advantage?
No such thing in Pathfinder.
Not advantage. A bonus because of my trait?
You tell me.
Okay, well, here's the roll. Oh, not good.
There's your trait bonus.
Yeah, my trait bonus.
So 9, 10, 11. 11, unfortunately, you don't find anything on the name Oriel.
This library is faulty!
So you can keep reattempting this on a new day. You can also reattempt the same failed knowledge checks in a library, but it's 1 per day.
Okay.
So yeah, you spend much of the afternoon poring through old tomes, scrolls, journals. Unfortunately, a lot of the books here in a campus are going to be historical or research-oriented. If you want something that could really give you this information, unfortunately, it would probably be in the Pathfinder Society's repository, which you'll note Celtiel is perched comfortably on.
He's not perched on it. Do I have time to go check that out today, too?
It would eat up the rest of your evening, and
I'm
because
fine with that.
it's public, it is likely that if Celtiel happens to wander in there, he will see you.
He doesn't go into libraries.
Okay. So yeah, that's your afternoon. So I'll come back to you in the evening when you're
Okay.
on the way back. I will note, however, the campus is right near Our Lady of Blessed Waters, if you wanted to stop.
Do the bonuses only last for 24 hours?
They do.
Okay, then
No, I
I will
do.
definitely stay here and do
I
that.
thought you could only do like 1 a week or something.
You can do minimum 1 a week up to your charisma modifier.
It's 4. So, yes.
So charismatic.
I will do here. I will do that. What do I gotta roll?
Are you sure you want this one?
What was...
This is the one for divine spells.
Oh, wait, no. I thought this was the other one.
You probably want this Selwynvian charge.
Is that the one with the will saves?
No, that's the mapstone.
The cenotaph, I thought. There's a lot of monuments in Magnamar.
Yeah, I'm getting them confused.
The mapstone
mean-
is for a +1 to your will save thing. Will bonus. I need to take that out of my temp.
That's correct. That's the one I want to visit.
Mapstone. Well, it's kind of on the way. It's right by you.
Yeah, I'll go by that one.
Okay, we can do this. So you come to the Mapstone, which is in a corner of Sear Spring Garden. It is a massive block of marble protruding 3 feet from the ground. The top of the stone block has been meticulously carved into a scale model of Magnamar. Touch-ups and additions to the carving are performed yearly. Let's see. Okay, you don't need to know that. At present, there is a sculptor from the Church of Abadar who's here just kind of chipping away at some of it. He smiles pleasantly at you, but otherwise minds his own business. So, you would have to meditate for 10 minutes and make a DC 15 knowledge local check.
Man, I'm not rolling.
This is where your Monument Scholar probably comes in. You gain a +2 trait bonus on any skill checks made to receive, so you get 12 instead of 10,
Oh, crap.
which still doesn't help you.
Nope.
Okay. So you spend some time meditating, but your mind is in too much turmoil. You can't really focus.
Okay.
Maybe another day. So now I'm going to cut over to Feya and Celtiel.
I'll knock on her door again after I get back. You done?
Da. I just need to hang it up. And I'm gonna put the imp's body in the window with a bucket below it.
Okay.
So,
Try it
There's
out.
a gardener with a pail and a shovel walking by who kind of does a double take as he goes past the window.
not Charles, is it?
No.
For Charles.
Sorry.
But I want this door locked. I don't know. No one touch.
I don't think anyone's going to go in there.
I
Faya.
want to keep blood too.
I don't think anyone's going to go in there, Faya. We can talk to Charles before we leave, but I'm pretty sure they're not disturbing your room. Or Olaf's, for that matter.
Okay. Because it very important. I want to keep the blood.
Right.
Let's go find missing people.
Well, let's try to get some more information. Olaf's around, right? He didn't leave.
Mm,
You
I
can
think
hear
so.
the clank, 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 clank of his clockwork servant nearby.
Yeah, he's definitely still here. Let's go check.
duh.
He can come with us. He'll be back up as well. Knock on Olaf's door.
What? Who's there?
Let's go help people, Olaf.
Hey, do you want to go threaten some people?
It's like.
That'll get you. Listen, we might not have to threaten them, but just in case we do.
I'm just gonna close the door in his face.
Be helping victim, maybe, possibly, or murderers.
Might get gold. You can buy
But
new things for your bot.
What do you mean buy new things for my bot?
Never mind. Let's go threaten people.
Alright, let's go.
Sure, let's go.
He's gonna
Sure.
grab my sword from the side of the door.
How to get a half work to leave a room? Let's go threaten people.
Okay.
So, game plan, everybody. Before we start just threatening anyone.
His clockwork servant starts following after him
Right.
noisily.
You're bringing that with you?
It's the field test.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You can hear 1,000 clockwork gears turning, shifting, ticking, talking.
On that note, I'm gonna prepare some spells for today in case I need them.
Game plan. Let's try to find out more officially about these disappearances. I would have liked the rest of the group, but I was distracted earlier.
It's okay. I prepare things. Okay.
Right.
I'm good.
Didn't we find out a lot more information when we talked to that head guard?
Well, we talked to the one jail. Is it jailer? The one
No.
girl that. No, one of
Wasn't
the
she like a head guard of the at
There was
the
someone else at the top, yeah.
at the tower thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Hour ago?
No.
No, it was in what's the fuck? What was it called?
The Arvin store?
Is it that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
The Arvinsor. Where we
Yeah,
like
right
waited
there.
for forever.
My handwriting is bad.
I'm trying to find my notes on it.
I
Cassidy.
have my notes. They're not very legible.
You're thinking of Cassidy.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Right, her, but she just told us that they kept disappearing and there's nothing that we can quote unquote do about it. And there might still be a reward.
What do you mean might? I
Well,
don't think anybody's found.
Scani was trying to prevent, right?
Well,
You said you were
Lord,
ex-Scani
Did I?
at one point.
I might have.
If you didn't, the
but-
Scarny you've run into did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't believe they said anything. I know that they were looking into it slightly, but nothing official. Lord Mayor is the one who was looking into it. He said he would offer, unofficially, 1,000 gold pieces to the ones who found out what was happening.
Then-
More if we can probably recover those that they lost. And then we spoke to that one fellow, that weird one in the warehouse. The all the piled rowboats.
Hmm.
The one who barked like a dog at me.
What?
He barked like a dog at me. I mean, it's fine.
Oh, I found my notes for it. Okay.
So perhaps should we go there first and ask the lady again and see if there's any developments, any trends that she's finding? Oh, sorry, it's
Oh.
Fenster. Fenster was his name.
But I don't want to wait in line again. That took forever last time.
I skip line though. Most.
No, we waited for a few hours.
Didn't we wait like 2 hours last time or
Mhm.
something?
Yeah, we did.
That was much less than what we would have waited.
Well, how good at you are lying. Perhaps we can say that we have developments, and then when we meet with her, we say we don't, and we need developments.
I'm just gonna start glaring at Satiel now.
I'm not good with people.
Or Olak, how about this? You threaten those that are in front of us. Let's not do that. That'll get us in jail.
Yeah, you gonna bail me out,
No.
Mr. Bunnybags? Gonna.
No.
Uh,
So, where to begin then? Do we want to go try and wait? Perhaps it's slower today. Or one of us can wait while the two of us or two others can scout another location.
What location?
Could speak to townsfolk, perhaps
Did they
bars,
say-
taverns.
Tim, did they say that there was like a... What area were people being kidnapped in?
Mostly Dockway.
North, south, or just all over?
Just Dockway.
Okay.
Yes, the Scorny are trying to figure out what's happening, so...
How about you ask some Scunny?
So here's the thing. No.
I ask?
It's probably chicken.
Good luck. Remember our last encounter in Dockway?
Oh, trust me. I have spells prepared for this.
I just don't know how much we'll get out of it. What about the one lady that Seonia and I met? The one that's the Prince of Sales' daughter. Perhaps she might know something?
Huh? Yeah, that's a good point. Where was that again?
Sure,
That's
she has connections. Yes, well, we sold the... Remember the locket that we found off of the Prince of Sales and the Crow?
Where was that again? That was in Dockway still, right?
That was in Dockway, yeah. At least I think it was. DM? Was that in the Dock? Was that Dockway?
What was her name?
I'm looking for her name. Her name was Sabria Calmaralm.
Can I write that
Calmaralm.
down? Sabria.
And that is Dockway. That's at the Bazaar of Sales.
Okay. Sabria?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if she knew something, wouldn't she be telling the
She
guard?
might be hurting from all of this, her trade. I mean, who knows, but she might know something about it. Or the people that work for her.
I didn't go when.
No, it was just Seone and I.
Yeah, well then you lead on then.
Is that where we want to start?
Well, I don't really want to wait in line. That sounds
We can
really.
start there,
boring.
and then we can meet with others soon.
Fair enough. Let's start there. So we'll make our way to the Bazaar of Sales.
Okay. The three of you pass through the capital district and down, I believe the Bazaar of Sales is over here. I think. Though Jesse
Can I
probably knows
purchase
better.
a composite bow? Just a standard one.
Tell you what, go ahead and make a diplomacy check. We're going to see if we can find one for you for a little cheaper than normal. Or if it's going to be more expensive than normal.
You know, I'm not particularly good at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay. Yes, you can buy one. It will be a little on the expensive side, but they're also well crafted and elven made.
Alvin made?
How about this? I have a spell prepared. How about I barter with him? I turn something of his masterwork if we can provide the
Oh.
gold materials for it.
Make another diplomacy check. This is something he definitely wants to hear, so your DC is...
You cheating him out of coin?
Your DC is not good. Maybe it's the accent, like maybe he's not understanding what you're saying, or maybe the guy's just pretending he doesn't speak Taldane, but either way, something's not clicking.
Alright,
doesn't
how much is this?
For 320 gold, he will give you a +5, or a composite +5 longbow.
300?
300. Which would be the equivalent of like a 200-pound bow.
I'm short 50 gold.
I will give you 50 gold.
So say we're waiting right behind you.
Now, mind you, it does not give you that +5 bonus. It just lets you add
No.
up to +5 of your strength modifier.
Yep.
It is elven made, so you might want to make a note somewhere. It's the item's hit points are doubled.
Yeah, I'll just give you 50 gold, dude.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you some sort of viscera or something next time.
Let's just make weapons fancy, huh? Next time.
So, while they've been doing this, Celtiel, you have spotted the princess of the Bazaar of Sales. She currently has two... You actually know these two. Verizian brothers. They're, you're pretty sure they're Skarni. They're with her, and it looks like they're shaking down one of the merchants at the bazaar, who, from what you can tell, like, while you're waiting for Olak and Fea to go through the purchasing process, you get, like, your own little soap opera from the guy saying, you know, everything's on the level, to the Skarni holding him upside down and shaking him until money falls on the street,
Classic.
to a hidden lockbox that he swears somebody put there. He doesn't know how it got there.
Oh, man.
To the Skarni turning his sign around to closed and carrying him off with the princess. Though she's actually sticking around the store to start putting things below so that, you know, no one comes by and steals it. About that point is when Olak and Fea return to you.
Got what you need?
Yep.
Let's go talk. There she is over there. And I'll start walking towards her as she's cleaning things up.
She is like taking pawns and knickknacks and putting them into a bag and tucking the bags behind the stall when she sees you. Oh, I don't remember your names, but I remember your faces.
Spria.
Have I met her?
Princess of Sales. Now?
Yes. I don't believe Fea met her. I think it was Celtiel and Sione.
Yeah, it's just me and Seone. These are my friends, Fea and Olak.
Yeah.
Fea
Awkward
Olak, the
creeps.
Princess of Sales of the Bazaar.
A sinister spellcaster and a hulking brute.
I'm not sinister.
Mm.
They
I'm
look rough around
All
the
kind of nods.
curious.
No, I meant no offense.
Oh, okay, then sinister.
Just simply saying that I understand. What can I do for you?
We were curious if you have info about missing people.
She's speaking of the ones that have been missing for months now.
She-
Ones that have been taken.
Grins a little like a shark. I know about plenty of missing people. You'll have to be more specific.
Kidnapping.
The ones that you're not a part of, I assume.
Well,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I'm a part of no missing people. I suppose you're following up on these Nidalis rumors.
That's correct.
Oh, great. I didn't take you for the policing sort.
People
we
are
like
missing,
money.
and we like money. That's right.
I can appreciate that.
Trying to hit the high road over here. We like money.
It was a lot.
It's out of the sales.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Who?
All of you, but one of you is the primary. The other two are assisting. Just specify ahead of time.
I'm assisting. I'm not assisting.
Hey,
I'm probably eyeing the bouncers.
how diplomatic does failed seem?
No.
You're doing the
I
talking.
guess I'll lead.
I think
since
you're.
I
I
will assist.
started this conversation. Great. Okay.
+2.
Here we go. I don't have anything in this.
I'm usually the
Wow.
diplomatic one.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
19.
pretty good. With a +0.
Bravo.
17 plus the 2.
And you also have her DC is significantly lower because of certain favors you've done her.
Slide into that D.
Well, professional courtesy is not to rat out one's competitors, even if one can, but if you're looking for your missing people, I have heard a rumor. Supposedly there's a pickup point every night, right here in Dockway at midnight. At an old boarded-up shoreline tavern.
What was the name of the tavern?
The Puffy Pelican.
See why it's boarded up. Puffy Pelican?
Every night at midnight. That is what they say. Obviously, I have stayed clear of such things. But some of my people, well, let
Have
us
they
just say, I could not mourn the loss of these slavers.
Have they seen any of the comings and goings of them? How many there are? They
No.
carry blades.
No, no one has been seen.
So no one's seen even going into the tavern.
No, it is closed. These are just the rumors on the street. I could not tell you even if they are true. Only that this is what my ears in the bazaar have heard.
And I assume it's reliable ears.
I trust my ears.
Good to know. Well then. Thank you. And, any other questions, guys?
You're
Sorry,
all
but-
darlings. So innocent. To be young.
I'm gonna lean towards her. So, you providing any gainful employment here?
I was thinking of asking that too. I'm gonna be honest.
You certainly look the part. And you, I suppose I could benefit just from having you in a room. But we are not currently hiring. You understand it is better to keep one's family close.
Not even from an enforcer from the hold of Belson, under the chief warlord.
I tell you what. Come by sometime when you have a little extra time and I'll see if I can put you two to work. But nothing long term.
No, it's just short term. Don't really want to be tied down too long.
If you have someone you want to interrogate sometime, I have spell I would love to try.
Interrogate? Please, I run an honest operation out here.
Right.
For
What
fun,
need has a merchant princess for interrogation?
just for
None of
fun.
course.
That's
No, Faya looks like she just wants to try the spell. She's looking for a reason to use it.
Run along now, children.
How old is she?
Looks mid-40s.
Yeah, probably older than Olak.
She might actually be pretty close to Celtiel's age.
She could be Faye's mother in age. I'm literally half her age.
Here. I can't share it on stream, but I can put a picture of her in the chat.
Okay. That
Oh yeah, because her dad was the thingy, right? And that was
Yeah.
quite a while
Skeleton
ago.
that we brought back.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so nice to have an image reference to who I'm talking to now.
Mm-hmm.
Best wishes with you and your business then.
She's
And
hot.
yours.
Success. Sorry, Sophia.
You're sweet.
I don't
Run
think
along.
she has enough daggers.
Riziel. I love her.
Look at that one.
Oh man, Marizia would be hitting on her so hard right now if she were here.
So business, right?
8, 12, 15.
And speaking of Mariziel, that's a nice segue. As
Probably
you
not
are
in the past.
leaving the bazaar, let's cut over to Mariziel. Having a good old time in Low Cleft. You know... No, you don't know when to quit when you're ahead, but you happen to quit while you're ahead this time.
For once.
Oh yeah?
And I made some nice coin today.
Ooh.
What's next?
Well, when it gets out into dusk, I'd like to go back up to the Alabaster District and sit outside, maybe on a bench in front of Hyde March Manor and wait.
I see.
Yeah. Just kind of sit and just chill out and
Are you
wait.
wearing your normal garb? Wait, is tonight the dinner?
No,
Tomorrow.
no,
Oh, okay, sorry.
that's not what I meant.
Continue.
Outside of Hyde March
No,
Manor.
she's waiting for something else.
Yep.
She's waiting for him to return.
Okay.
Wait and see what happens.
So I'm actually really quick then going to have Sione do her research since it'd be before this, just in the timeline, and then I will come. I will jump back to you if he arrives.
Yeah, I'm just relaxing and counting my money.
I bet. Sione, you wanted to do some research in the Pathfinder archives.
You said what's his name won't be back till the morning?
Knaven?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, then yes, I would. So Arcana,
What are you looking for?
Black Blades,
What about them?
anything,
Okay. No, we'll call it Knowledge Arcana.
literally anything. And I get a +2, right? Because I'm in the library. Cool.
So 23,
20. Yeah, sure.
because it's in Varizia.
Yeah.
You do find some more mention in here. Actually, there's a few Pathfinders who seem to have had Black Blades. They talk a bit about what they were. They talk about... each of them has a totally different story. One found a Black Blade in some deep temple in the Mwangi Expanse. The other found it as part of a treasure hoard in Osirian. Both of them eventually wrote about their swords, speaking with them, lending them their abilities, and ultimately leading them to great fame and prestige. Both of them attribute their Black Blades as the source of their success in the society. Nothing really jumps out at you as particularly menacing. Neither seems to know much about what their Black Blade was, and neither really wrote about any expedition to discover that answer. Just about other things. Like the other went on to become a famous Osirianologist. The other seems to have died on some island out in Garund. Or off of Garund, I should say.
Anything about them just awakening? Like on
They
their
were
own?
both surprised at the moment of awakening. Their swords respectively spoke to them, kind of told them, hey, this
Hey,
is my
what's
deal.
up?
Each one had a different name. One was like Goblin Cutter. The other was Crimson Ruby. And they, as far as you can tell, they instantly bonded with the wielder. They seem to get along amicably. Toward the later parts of each respective journal, they talk about the sword as though it were a close and trusted friend.
Okay.
Just saying, out of character, Celtia's blade has the cool name out of all those things.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Speaking of which, I'm going to look up Oriel too.
Okay. Knowledge planes.
Planes
Mm-hmm.
or history.
Mm-mm.
You did that last time.
I know.
What? Why? Okay.
The rules have changed.
I
Pray
know,
he doesn't
what?
alter them any further.
Fuck.
Have changed. So do I.
You don't find any mention of the name in these
I
Pathfinder
hate-
journals.
These 3D dice, because I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be an 18," and then it rolled into a 4.
You know, though, it's a lot more interesting to look at.
That's it for me today, then.
Okay.
I will retire to my room, mine and Faya's room.
Where you see a body just.
Just
That's
hanging
pretty.
in the-
That's pretty normal. I'm used to it.
I mean, yeah.
I'll open
At
it
first, you
up.
might take it as like, there's an imp in here, but no, it's just the imp's mostly skin. It's a little freaky. It's just dangling there. Also, there seems to be a flyer that has been dropped or slid under the door for the Pathfinder Lodge's tannery and laboratories.
Huh?
And someone took the liberty of circling some of the features on them, including cleanly, sterile locations to clean corpses.
I will put that on Faya's bed. Because I'm sure that's for her, not for me.
Okay.
The most private space is my space, okay? It's clean here.
So
Mostly.
now I will cut back to Maurizio.
Okay.
You have been waiting patiently.
Getting boring.
It is. He's not going to show. He's totally not showing. He's totally not. He's ditching this whole thing, and then there he is. Just like that, you see him.
The wig?
No wig.
Aw!
He walks up to the gate, well, to the lamppost, sees you on the bench, or unless you were trying to be discreet.
Hello.
But he starts walking toward you.
Have a seat.
He'll sit down. Huh.
How are you, my dear?
Splendid, splendid. I had hoped that I might speak with. Oh, right, it was you. Right, I had you two backwards. My apologies. Well met again, my dear Sione. How fares the exploits? Your
Sione.
expeditions?
Theone glares out the window and
Oh, well, you know. It's a bit slow going for now, but I think we might be having some good luck come our way. And how goes your studies? How's the Aspis Consortium treating you?
So, I'm sorry. Who?
Sorry,
the
the
who?
Aspis Consortium. How is it treating you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm purely an independent, interested party. who my clients may or may not be in other endeavors is strictly.
Well, I understand it. There's a lot of money to be made when it comes to Mavier Sloan.
Should we be talking about this in front of the lodge?
Maybe not. Why?
Well, you see, I wouldn't want any wrong ideas to be received. It would be a shame if they thought there was any kind of scholarly poaching going about.
Well, there's no scholarly poaching here. I mean, I am a member of the Pathfinder Society.
Right, and as such, it would not do for you to be meeting with anyone affiliated with a rival society.
Absolutely not.
But fortunately, as I've said, I am an independent party. I have nothing to do with the consortium.
You seem a very scholarly man. Very well read.
Well, thank you.
Very smart.
As do you, my dear.
Thank you. You should really be less concerned with making money and more concerned with discovering knowledge.
Well, as they say, if you can do both, why not do both?
Well,
Have one's honey roll and eat it, as it were.
I don't know. The Aspis Consortium, they really are just all about making that money, and a lot of times when you have to deal with them, you have to sacrifice what could be a very knowledgeable venture. Now, with the Pathfinder Society, maybe it's not so much. It just depends on where your loyalties lie.
Perhaps that's more a matter of poor opportunity taking. Consider this. Suppose, for just a moment, that the best, brightest minds, the best scholars, as it were paid properly for what they do, for what they provide to the world. Shouldn't they be? Now, suppose that they understood that fact, and those responsible and well-educated minds work for a corporation who is willing to provide them what they deserve. Don't you think it stands to reason that their ventures would be more responsibly handled in such an event?
I suppose so. What concerns me is where these artifacts and objects end up.
Well, as I told you and your henchman before, it really is not important.
Not important enough to sacrifice not getting your hands on something that you might really want, even for a lot of money.
What sort of things?
Well, you want Sinspawn heads, don't you?
I do.
My associates are a bit leery to do business with you based on things that we've found out about you. So,
Well, not about me per se.
well, we've done our own research. Now, if you want these Sinspawn heads, you're going to have to think about who you're associating with and who you're going to sell these to.
Well, it's not like it's a buyer's market, is it?
It's really not. Very few would be willing to go into the Crow and get these objects.
And very few would be willing to buy them. It takes a proper middleman.
Well, the Pathfinder Society is certainly interested in them.
Make a bluff check.
Okay.
I want to see if he buys that.
$24.
You... That... No.
Why did you roll twice?
I only see a 24.
Oh, okay, that was weird.
He leans in. You have a buyer? Who?
Well, I guess you'd have to be part of the Pathfinder Society to know.
I have my own buyers. Don't be silly. There's only one interested You've been in touch with the bloat mages. You found
Perhaps.
my buyer. Crafty. I underestimated you, I see.
Perhaps.
Well, if they think they can work around my head... I told you about this. You wouldn't have found your buyer without me. I
No?
want my fee.
I think maybe you're working with the wrong people.
You can't cut me out of this. That's not how this is going to work.
Well, we'll just have to see. Time will tell, huh?
All right. Enough funny business. What do you want?
Kill him. Kill him.
I want you to come work for the Pathfinder Society.
Preposterous. They don't pay. They collect a membership fee.
So you're not really a true scholar, are you? You don't care.
True
You want
scholar
money,
gets
don't you?
paid for his work. If
You
you're
get paid. You
good
have
at
to be brave enough to go in to places that you may not want to go into.
I'm a
discover these
writer,
things.
for God's sake.
Well, if you're a writer, I would be willing to keep a journal of the things that I come across.
Yes, girl, yes.
Do it.
What
And-
say you to that?
Listen to Sayoni.
And what good is that to me?
Well, you're a writer, aren't you? You could write all kinds of things
Yes,
about
but
the things
who
that I've
would
seen.
I sell it to? Pathfinder journals are public domain.
Well, you could sell it. You seem to have lots of contacts. You only would have
I
to work for the
can't-
Pathfinder Society on the surface.
I can't sell something that's available for free.
Can't
that's
you?
just... Well, of course I can't. That would be very immoral.
Would it? It seems like you're out to make money anyways.
I thought we had a
Listen, just think about it, okay? You can come speak to me anytime.
Stands up. You will regret this, Sione. And he's gonna
Goodbye, my dear.
storm off.
Come see me again sometime.
Fantastic. Oh my god.
Fucking played him.
With the bloat mages.
Fuck bloat mages out of character. Fuck them and their existence.
Have I heard of them?
Pussies.
You can make a knowledge, history, arcana, or local check on that.
Or just ask Faya.
Okay. 18.
Yes, you've heard of them. They are a really disturbing and disgusting sect of wizards who operate exclusively out of Kaer Maga. They're
Okay.
notoriously without any qualms. And notably, they are corpulent, one and all, because they believe that they can derive greater magic power from their own blood. So they fill their bodies with as much blood as they can, which means some aggressive expansion.
What?
I'm serious. They are bloated.
Okay. And where is Karabagov?
Central Varizia.
Okay.
There's a book on that if you want to do some independent study.
No. No, thank you.
Okay.
Reading?
Yeah, Sayoni doesn't read.
So, it's getting on evening time. Olak, Celtiel, and Fea, did you want to do anything else, or were you headed back?
I would have liked to scope out the area that she was talking about, but I'd like to plan with everybody about that.
Okay, so I'll assume you guys make your way back to Hyde March Manor.
Yes.
You are all regrouped, and as normal, it's around dinner time, so it's all yours.
Well, I'm gonna sit down, just gonna stare at Setiel. Look, Setiel,
Yes?
you promised me that I'd get to threaten people.
I have someone that you can threaten.
Sounds like you had an eventful day.
Not even! We
You
just
wanted
went
to test
around-
run, right? You wanted to test run, right? We didn't really get to test run your robot. How about you threaten me?
No, I didn't bring
Robot.
my robot.
We'll see what happens to your robot.
You know what? Actually, yeah. I want to test that out.
You have to do
I'm
it
gonna
at
go
dinner.
off and bring my. I'm gonna go back to my room and bring back the clockwork servant.
Okay.
Have it, teach it to insult somebody, Olak.
Yeah, and then when they come back, I'm gonna Setiel, come here and punch me.
That's not very insulting.
Come here, punch me. We're testing.
My cast shield. Go ahead and cast shield. I know it's coming. You know that, right? I'll punch him. Where do you want me to punch you? Fuck it. Clock him in the jaw.
Okay, make an attack roll against Olak.
Okay. I don't know how to just punch him. Is it just
Melee attack. Yep.
melee? That one for 7.
They're both just
It's very
Fuck, I
half-hearted.
Try again.
I was
When you
nervous
take
about
that
it.
swing, Handy immediately pulls back and throws a punch at you.
No, it still meets Mara.
Hitting you and knocking you flat
Damn it.
for 8 points of lethal damage.
Handy, stop.
There's a loud explosion from the muffler behind it, and then it holds still.
I take it back. I enjoy this at dinner. It's like entertainment.
All right.
Dinner and the show.
Self, do you plan on bringing this along with you?
Sure, why not? Apparently, he's not very stealthy.
How much damage do you think you can take?
Enough. Well, if anything, I could always fix him.
Pulling out my sword. How much damage do you think you can take?
Dione's eyes narrow.
Think
You
you can
look.
take me?
If you break him,
I'll help
either
repair him.
fix him,
I'll-
or I'll have your body fix him.
I don't know. I'll help you fix him, Olak. I'm gonna attack him with my black blade.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Not Olak, the thing. 19
That does hit it.
for 11 slashing.
There's a terrific flash of sparks blasting out of it.
Does it take full damage?
Yes, it does.
Oh. Oh.
It does not move to counterattack. Though, it does begin pulling the parts back together and refusing its broken pieces. In fact,
so
for its turn, it's going to use to heal itself another 6 hit points on top of the 2 that it just healed. So you see, like, its arms begin moving inside of its carapace, realigning pieces, putting itself back together. In a matter of seconds, it's back as though it was just freshly made.
Yeah, besides, if anything, I could always mend it.
That's actually quite handy.
Right? That's why I named it Handy!
You named it because of the pun.
and then one day I'm gonna stick a hat on top of it.
Aw, that'd be adorable.
Could paint a hand on its face.
I has hand if you want.
Aw,
No, it has to be
Never
a perfect
mind.
hat.
Oh, speaking of Freya, I think your body is done draining.
Oh, is it dry? Did you touch?
No, I did not touch it.
What did
it
you?
look? What?
Sorry. Go. Sorry.
Never mind. Don't worry.
Oh,
I don't want to touch your things, Freya.
speaking of body, I'm gonna lean towards Mircil.
Not the perspective.
So, I asked Lady Hardmarch, didn't know that our orgy was private event.
wait, what? I said threesome, Olak.
Oh,
Threesome.
well, yeah.
You didn't
it's
say
not-
orgy to her. You didn't tell her about that, did you?
Well, I asked her if it was an invite only or, it was an open kind of party.
Olak, why?
I mean,
So I
Are
wanted
we
to get in on
invited?
that.
did you find that out?
I don't know, apparently it was some sort of, like, private event.
Ah, these things tend
Huh?
to be.
I didn't want to
What do you mean,
impose, so,
private event.
Well, she didn't say yes.
Did she seem interested though?
I wasn't really paying attention. She didn't say yes, so I just walked out. Why?
Be a friend, Olak. Try not to mess up my chances.
What?
That was very crude of you.
With what?
Now, if you want an orgy, I could probably arrange something anytime at the Temple of Callistria. So just come on
Olaf
down.
doesn't need anything arranged.
All right. My offer is always open to you.
Look, I could probably go in there and them wenches will throw themselves at me.
Maybe, but you'd have to pay a lot.
The
You
Temple
might
of
have to take a
Caligula?
bath first.
I don't know. How would the Lord of Iron feel about all that?
Oh, he'd be quite proud of me putting around my, musky, manliness out there.
It is musky, that's for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Sayoni, Marizio, what did you guys do today? Anything in, any developments in anything?
I was doing some research in Keystone, but unfortunately it didn't go anywhere, so...
What type of research?
On weaponry.
Saltil narrow eyes you.
Are we talking like full Batman narrow eyes, or
They only just...
Just
But it's just gonna like interesting and eat as like that.
right.
Well, I
Really
couldn't get the
guided
information I wanted here, so I had to go elsewhere.
Marizio, how about you? Anything interesting? What did you run off to?
Today was really boring. Um,
Nothing fun?
Well, you know, I talked to that one silly man.
I don't know.
The
Silly.
one that thinks I'm Sayoni.
Oh, was he
Right.
wearing a wig?
No.
Mariziel, you corrected that wrong assumption, did you not?
Yeah. I did.
Are you an
Definitely.
insult?
Wear the wig.
Were you like in this plaza area while she was talking about it? Or no?
She's a fucking liar. I know she is.
go ahead, make your sense motive. Merzi'll make a bluff check. That's fair.
20.
Ooh.
Oh, 15.
You might have some misgivings, but nothing substantial.
Well, thank you for that, Mariziel. It makes me
Oh.
uncomfortable when people pretend to be me.
Why?
Because I don't want people to have the wrong impression of me.
I see.
Wait,
Oh.
so did he think you were Marizio?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is when you were gone.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking in character.
Well, Fea was there, though.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, he mistook me for Sayoni. at
Sorry.
first.
why?
He's not a very smart man, I don't think.
No, he's really not.
And I thought he was pretty interested in knowledge and attaining knowledge, but I don't think that he is. I think he's pretty interested in money. I tried to get him to consider joining the Pathfinder Society, but he didn't really seem like I think he just wants to make money.
Well, we know who he works for. Of course he wants money.
Yeah, I found out who his buyers are.
Ooh,
Fire.
ooh.
You did?
Oh,
Mhm.
who are they?
The bloat mages.
How did
No.
you,
Like-
wait, how did you find out he was a...
Wait,
Yeah,
what are
fire.
blood mages?
A
They're
little bit
evil.
of evil. Well, they're
They're-
just
Wait,
Yeah,
no.
evil.
Olak would have passed through Karamag at one point or another, considering it's pretty much there. Wait, yeah, that's pretty much south of whatchamacallit, right?
It's
Built in, and then there's the
it's on the Storval Plateau.
yeah. Olak would somewhat know what bullet mages are, right?
You can make a local knowledge history, knowledge arcana, your choice. We'll see if you've heard of them. It'd just be a DC 10 to have heard of them.
If he's selling to bloat mages, it's good we don't give him them.
No.
he's pretty dumb. I didn't even
He just
Like-
gave that information to you?
he just gave it to me. Like I didn't even ask for it.
Yeah, you've heard of them, Olak.
Yeah, and
It's not typical for people just to give up who their buyer is.
yeah.
Well, it's probably because he wasn't wearing his wig.
Wait a minute. Were you seducing him at the time?
Not intentionally. But maybe he was feeling seduced. It's always possible.
Sayone looks disgusted.
Something strikes me as odd.
I think
This man.
yeah, he
What, how stupid he is.
he's pretty he thinks I'm gonna go to his buyers and try to get around him.
Is he going to be
So,
coming back here to us?
Is
he
he going
seemed
to be a
pretty upset with me.
Is it going to be a problem?
Is it going to be a problem?
It's always possible. Maybe. But I'm just kind of waiting to see what he does first. I'm hoping maybe his scholarly attributes will just come out and he'll realize that he just wants to learn and then we
I
can
don't know. He seemed really wanting those heads.
yeah.
No scholars sell to bloat mage. He said.
That's what I thought too, right? Yeah. And I don't think he's really interested. I think he wants to make money. I'd love to go sell these heads to those bloat mages though. I think that would be
Togomor owes me books.
You want to sell to the bloat mages?
We could cut out the middleman and make more money.
Do you not know anything about bloat mages?
They're
They're disgusting and vile. Their magic should not exist.
that's not a very nice thing to say about somebody just because they're overweight.
That's not why I'm saying it.
They're not very nice. Amiri once made one pee itself. He could not get up.
Classic Amiri.
He was stuck on ground. It is wonderful.
I mean, if we sold to them, then we would cut out Andal and make more money.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather burn Sin Spawn Skull.
We could also ask what they want with them. I'm sure they would tell us. This
They would lie.
Andal.
I don't think. I think this.
I don't know. What I heard about blood
Distinctly.
mages are usually pretty sinister. They probably eat you.
Man was giving up information that he wasn't supposed to, or was told to tell you.
I don't get that impression from him, but I suppose it's possible.
Anything's possible with Mercy.
He's kind of.
I don't know this man.
It's not
so-
very. Doesn't. He seems pretty gullible.
That hurts coming from Murziel.
Besides, Merziel, bloat mages are dangerous. I've heard about one going into a rage and killing everyone around him before he himself bled out and died. And it had to do with how they were using their magic and incorporating it into their body.
well, maybe I could just keep the sin spawn heads for my personal collection, and then maybe either the Aspis Consortium or the Pathfinder Society will be interested in buying them.
Why would they want
Perhaps.
head?
What?
Why would they want Sinspawn head?
Oh, I guess they would.
Is there a hunter society in this city?
Hunters?
I don't think Sinspawn Head is.
Did he say how much he was
Perhaps someone
offering
would like a trophy on their
for
wall.
the Sinspawn head?
Hmm?
Did he say how much he was offering for the Sinspawn head? I don't
Yeah, he
remember.
wanted,
100?
it was like
300?
300 for the set for 3. Or something like that.
But a minimum of 3.
Yeah. You need 3. But he wanted 300 for them, I guess. I think it was that.
Off the top of my head, would I know anything why a bloat mage would want a Sinspawn head?
Not anything concrete. I mean, there's plenty of reasons. None of them good.
Arcana check? Religion?
There's no way to narrow it down to one. I mean, there are literally... I mean, this is Pathfinder. There's hundreds of spells alone that could affect that. Let alone...
For Sinspawn?
I mean, a head's a head, really.
But it's Sinspawn, it's very...
I mean, it could be anything ranging from resurrection to creating some kind of a golem to creating some kind of aberration to replicating the process of making them to making something completely brand new to drawing out something to do with sin magic or sin detection.
Or Sinspawns, you can control them, right? Are they controllable?
You're not really
Well,
sure.
They were being made. I'm assuming you can control them. Now I know what to research.
Is there anyone actually like listening around us as well?
No.
Okay.
Well, this is upsetting. I was hoping I would have... like, good news, I guess. A way to sell these things, but... I think you guys are going to be even less privy to wanting to sell these to Andal now.
I mean, perhaps the Princess of Sales, the Bazaar, might have a reason to want them.
I really doubt that.
You might like her. She's actually
Oh, I've met her.
very prospective and
Mm-hmm.
Merziel, can
many
I
different things.
ask you something?
Sure.
I'm interested in money as much as the next person, but you seem like you need it. Are you trying to... Are you in debt? Are you in trouble? Why do you need all this money?
I don't need it, I suppose. I just really want it. It's like the thrill of getting it, you know? I love it.
I don't think that's healthy, Merziel.
Huh?
You know, Merziel, I understand you. It's
Yeah,
like
that's-
me getting, like... When I used to be addicted to... What's it called?
Pesh.
Huh?
You were
Pesh.
addicted to Pesh.
Pesh.
Which
The
is...
inhalant?
No, Pesh is, like opium.
Oh. I don't think it was Pesh.
Addiction is never a good thing.
Well, you know, it's not like I'm trying to accumulate it. It's not getting it and keeping it that I want. It's just getting it from somebody.
Real, yeah.
That's what I want.
So if I were to offer you money for the Sinspawn head, that would not be adequate.
No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah.
Then
Yeah.
let's make a deal. I will buy Sinspawn heads off you as you find them. If it's that important.
No, you're gonna only enable her.
You know, Sayori,
I'd
You're-
rather the heads not go to where they shouldn't go.
Wait, how come Mirazel only gets paid for the heads? That's not really fair.
You're such a good friend.
Are you blackmailing me, Olak?
Well, no,
It was
but
Shiver.
Alvin, we can only see the tippy top of your head, by the way.
well, yeah, because I have like sauce all over my mustache and.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you
Wanna
knew. Just
see
letting
it.
you know.
Yeah, Olak's eating. This is true to life.
Merzil's like
hungry.
Merzil's like starting to get like a little bit emotional right now.
Well, you know, you stopped pretending to be me, so it's the least I can do.
Wait, what do you mean she was pretending to be you?
With that
Oh.
guy.
Oh, yeah! You're Sione, you're Sione, and you're Sione! I'm Sione, though.
Also, Tim, it was Shiver.
Shiver, that was it. You're right. My bad.
But, yeah. How come she's the only one that gets money for sin spawn heads? She doesn't even have a thing big enough to cut off the head with. It's just
Well,
like-
Manage that one
Would you
just
sell
fine.
to Bloat Mage?
I don't know. I might probably just try to kill the blowfish for the gold that they have.
And then that's why.
Wait, why?
Because you wouldn't
Sorry.
sell to one.
I
You
was
will.
just imagining battling a moat page.
It would be easy for you. If you can get to Sky. They float. They're too fat, they don't walk.
So do we have a deal?
Okay.
She holds out her hand.
She takes it.
She'll shake your hand.
I'm gonna nudge Merzil, so, need help getting those, heads. Olas willing to lend his services for,
For a fee.
For
For-
a price.
Oh yeah, we're back in business now. I'm gonna whisper that too.
Partners in crime. We just took her money. I would have given him for free.
No, or I'm gonna
I
buy
know.
Sayori something very nice and shiny. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Tomorrow night, Sheila invited us to dinner, early evening.
Threesome or dinner?
Wait, I thought it was
Dinner.
an orgy or something.
There's no orgy. How many
Yeah,
times do I have to
that's
say threesome?
Apparently it's only invite
Sounds
only.
like it might be an orgy though.
If you guys want to set up an orgy, like I'm game anytime.
What is
Well,
this
if it was
orgy?
dinner.
Really?
You stay out of
the sword.
I'm gonna telepathically say an orgy is one of the most fantastical things in this human life of mine.
I feel that would really bring this group together.
An orgy?
Maybe.
I has no interest.
Or tear us apart.
Yes, I think I'll pass. Thanks.
Now
She
listen,
probably has more teeth under that dress.
now
Oh, look, that's a little rude. But you're probably right.
a threesome is not an orgy, just so you know.
Well, is it dinner or a threesome?
It's dinner.
So it's only dinner. So we shouldn't bring up the threesome that you're having with them.
You should. I'm not having that with them. It's in the works. And I would appreciate you guys being good friends about this and not mentioning it to Sheila
Do
every
they
time you
not
see her.
know about it?
I said
No,
I
I'll
was
not
working on
Never
it.
mind. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before tomorrow night,
Well, you said you wanted to talk to Lord Carnarvon,
right?
so I think that'd be a good opportunity.
I think so. But before we even discuss tomorrow, so we spoke with the Princess of Sales. She had some news on the disappearing citizens of this town.
Oh. What news?
Her ears tell her that there's a pickup point in Dockway apparently at midnight every night in a tavern called Puffy Pelican.
What's this about?
So right, there's been missing people, and Natalie's slavers are apparently behind it, and they've been taking these citizens. The city's
really?
doing nothing about it, so
Where is this happening? All over the city?
in Dockway mostly.
In Dockway.
Hmm.
I didn't know about that.
We've known for some time. Haven't really done much with it. Kind of hit a dead end a little bit.
And you want to check it out?
It's not midnight yet, so I was wondering maybe we could try to set up before then and find out more, or see if there's anyone coming and going.
I'd be interested. Are there any bounties for these Nidalese slavers?
I'm pretty sure not a lot of people like any form of slavers.
No bounty per se, but there is payment for figuring out this issue.
How much?
I'll lean in. 1,000 gold.
Insight check.
I just want to remind people that the bounty was 500 gold per rescued civilian.
I think I have that written down actually. That's like one of the only things I wrote down.
I wrote down that Lord Mayor is offering 1,000 gold pieces to figuring out the missing people issue. And on top of that, for every person we brought back, there was money. I wrote that down. I don't know if that's right, I guess. I could be wrong.
Oh, the 1,000 gold's technically a separate thing.
Oh.
That was
Go.
his private offer to the watch.
Which we were told when we saw.
To, the woman.
Right. This is so it's two different. You'd only get to claim one or the other.
Well,
And technically, you wouldn't be able to claim the 1,000 gold one at all, because you're not members of the city watch.
The Night's Watch.
That too.
If we stole their uniforms and put them on and went to collect the prize.
But there's also one other problem. If Natalia is going to Tower, and we have dinner tomorrow night, what do we do about her? Because she could be at risk.
At risk for what?
Death.
Natalia's an underbridge, as far as I know.
But was she no head to Crow?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's been
I think we
2
should
days
go. I think we should go investigate maybe her hideout and see if she's there, because Sheila did say that they've been watching the water and they haven't seen anything about her, or they haven't seen her.
That building again?
I don't think she would have gone back there. It's all sewage.
Also, she was in sewer with Goblin. I don't think she care.
That where her new hideout is. Ugh.
Secondly, at midnight we can go somewhere and at least scout out for missing people, for what Satya was talking about tonight.
I'm
We
okay
could,
with that.
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But no clockwork. Or it's too loud.
Ah.
I do worry about Natalia, but if she goes out to the Crow, I believe Lady Hydemarch has people watching for that.
Be in her best interest not to go. Not alone.
I mean, Saltil leans back. Never mind.
What? Speak your mind.
Yes, tell us what you're thinking.
Just wondering how you're going to try to get the threesome to happen during our dinner with them.
It's not going to be during our dinner.
Like, is it entertainment while we eat?
You are so low class, aren't you?
I'm just trying to figure you out. I don't know much about you.
Well, I could tell you all about it sometime.
Okay.
So we go to
I'm just staring at him.
the Puffy Pelican tonight then?
What's a pelican?
The Puffy Pelican is a tavern. Yes, I think we should go tonight.
No,
Okay.
no. What's a pelican?
Pelican's a bird.
Very mean bird.
I am going to study. I will
Then there's
see
the
you
ones.
at what time is it, Tim?
Right now, it's about 8 o'clock.
I will see you at 10 to go.
Sounds good. Yes.
Okay. And Fayez is gonna get up and leave.
Okay.
To go read.
Merciel, can we go
Yes.
for a walk?
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
Don't die.
Mama Bird's gonna give you a dog. Oh, look. Don't a drink.
Oh, do you think they're gonna go kiss?
Should we follow them? You should take your automaton and follow them.
Club.
So sneaky.
Hmm.
Do you want to follow them?
Did see me coming a mile away.
That's fair, they would.
I'm gonna go back and paint Handy.
I guess I'll fuck off and do I'll go find Charles, say hi real quick, then go back to my room and copy down a scroll to my spellbook, I guess? I don't know. Gotta
Okay.
wait 4 hours.
2 hours.
Fuckers.
Wait,
2
4
hours. Well, it's 8 o'clock. So.
Yeah, and we're meeting at 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
really at 10. Oh, I thought you said 10 2. My bad.
No, not 10 to. Jeez.
Takes forever to get down there to Dockway.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Merciel.
Sayodi, I'm gonna stop you right there. Andal still thinks I'm Sayodi. I'm really sorry. I tried to tell him, and I did it because it was easier this way. Because he thinks I'm smart, and it was much easier to get information this way. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't tell him.
Okay, I need you to stop doing what you're doing. Next time you see him and he calls you Seone, you tell him no, he is mistaken. You are Merciel. Or whatever name you want to go by.
That would.
You can even tell him you're my sister, for all I care.
But he's so stupid. It's so easy to get info this way.
Merciel, this isn't what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay. What would you like to talk about?
Are you interested in Celtial? Suddenly alert.
About as interested as I am in Sheila and Knaven.
Oh, so it's... Okay, well, just be careful around him.
I'm not really that worried about Celtial. I mean, look at him. He's so skinny. I can take care of myself.
Don't underestimate how dangerous and conniving he can be. He almost got me killed.
Because he's, because he knows magic.
No, that's not the only reason. He doesn't care about those around him. Not really.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I guess just if you're going to get involved with them, just always be aware of, you know. I know you can take care of yourself. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to be careful.
What are you so worried about? Because you've never, of all the flings that I've had, you've never questioned any of them.
I've never been with anybody as dangerous as he is.
Why is he so dangerous?
His magic, combined with his will to use it and disregard for human life, in combination, it's just gonna think back to that vision, just everything being destroyed. It's just not a good combination. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Well, you know that I am not interested in emotional things. So, there's really nothing to be worried about. I mean, unless it's with Kyra. But you know that. That's not happening at this point in my life.
Well, I'm sure she'll get over it eventually. Maybe.
I will wait her entire life for her to get over that.
I've always been fond of you two together.
Well, you know, I think one day Kyra's gonna come back to me. But we'll have to see. In the meantime, I have needs. Physical needs
Okay.
only.
Yes.
You know?
Um,
Like, I'm not interested in any emotional thing.
to each their own.
Sayori, you're a really good friend. You
Um,
always have been.
Thanks. I try to look out for those close to me. And, well, we've always been close, Marzio.
Mm-hmm. I will always remember that. What a good friend you are.
Good.
And I have your back too. So thank you for watching out for mine.
And I will continue to do so for the rest of my life, because I know you will outlive me.
That's, you just had to bring that up, huh?
I'm sorry. Don't cry. Pat your shoulder.
It's fine. I'm slowly getting used to that inevitability. But it is hard. It's hard to come to terms with that.
Yes, I can't imagine.
Well,
I'll let you be
It's-
if you want to.
it's freezing out here.
Yes, we can go back inside.
Let's go back inside.
Okay. So, is there anything else anyone wanted to do before I move things over to Dockway?
No?
Excellent.
No.
So, what was it you said? 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
About 10 o'clock rolls around. You guys gather up your equipment, your weapons and such. You make your way through the evening capital district and down the road I can no longer remember now, to the shore. Jesse, I'm going to need to read that book. Because you're not my repository of information that I need right now.
Okay.
The Puffy Pelican is right about here. But before we get too into that, we're actually going to go ahead and take a brief break, about 5-10 minutes, and we will be right back. So everyone, we'll see you shortly.
Well, I can finally wipe my mustache then.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're back
Right in your eye.
Ow.
with more Pathfinder ASMR.
We should. No, we shouldn't.
No, we should not.
Oh, they'd love it if I did that.
I would like the rage.
I'm not a barbarian.
But he can get the rage spell.
Currently.
Not yet. All
Give
right.
me a minute.
So, let's zoom in just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a ton.
By the way, we wouldn't be like just walking up to this place. We'd
No,
be
no,
like
of course not.
scoping it out. Yeah.
So,
Brazil might.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Who's the thief in the group?
you look like you're waltzing up to it like, hey.
I thought you were going by Sayoni lately.
Oh yeah, are you Sayoni now?
Hello?
so it's about it's almost 11 by the time you come here. And you can see that there is a boarded up tavern. It's right along the shore. The tavern doesn't really have a sign, but you can see a painting of a fat pelican gracing the facade of the entire front of the building. The back of the building features a half-collapsed wooden deck, which hangs over the high tide mark. It looks abandoned, save for a dim light emanating out the front door.
There's a light coming from the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like maybe lantern light, like someone might be inside.
What did they tell you about this place?
You're asking me now?
I assume we would have talked on the way, but
Yeah,
he
we
kind of
would've.
moved us here.
Yeah. So as a reminder, like as we're walking here, I would have said that she mentioned that the missing people were being potentially taken to this tavern. It's apparently a pickup point, and at midnight they always show up apparently, but her ears and eyes haven't seen anyone come in or out. So that's what we're here doing, trying to figure out how this is being done.
So we should wait and watch then.
For now. Let's
Are
try
there-
to find out what we can.
Are there places we can hide?
Alleyway across the street, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, let me move your tokens so you can kind of better see the area.
Is there any cardboard that I can like prop against myself or something so I'm hidden?
Like some trash?
Solid snake that?
Well, no, like a broken fence or part of a fence or.
Well, dark, well, I don't know if we need.
It
Part
is
of a-
otherwise pretty dark out here. The only light is starlight.
What if someone notices me?
Then
Hide
they,
in an alley.
Well, I would like to look for like a big wooden board of some sort I can prop in front of me.
Okay. That is easy enough to find.
Alright, so I'm gonna like a big like something somewhat tall enough, like I'm gonna hold this so it looks like I'm standing behind a fence.
In
Then-
the
but
middle.
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna jab like an eye hole.
no, we need, so let's take him back into the alleyway with the board, I guess.
So I'm kind of holding this like
I don't-
I mean, you are in the middle of the docks, I would remind you.
okay. And
So, inside the tavern is where this
Right.
is supposed to be? Or no, it's not a tavern. What is it again?
was a tavern, it's boarded up now. It's not really used, except for getting people in and out. There might be a tunnel, perhaps.
tower shield. I'm gonna hold it like a tower shield. So.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I'm not sure what else is
So, let's go look in the windows or something? There's got to be a crack or something.
No. Just
She-
wait.
Are you casting Detect Magic?
Mhm.
Oh no. Guess what happens when you...
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that as well.
Okay. Well, as I'm sure Evan really is dying for me to inform you, his sword is magic.
Sure is.
Something else, though.
What?
What?
Oh.
What?
Mariziel's back detects his magic.
Oh, what's it look like?
No, it's her
What?
shoulder
No,
blade.
I'm sorry,
I
her
have
shoulder.
magic items.
Her shoulder blade.
Oh, that.
I'm
Oh.
also gonna cast read magic.
It lights up, but it's under clothes, so I don't know if you see anything.
Okay, if you're casting read magic, you can actually read the invisible rune he put there.
Yeah, but it's under clothes.
Is it? I don't think he could reach her bare shoulder.
Oh.
Oh.
It would
I
be
don't know
whatever
how
he
that works.
touched.
Oh. Were you wearing armor that day? Probably.
Yeah, I'm always wearing armor.
Okay. Then it would have been on the armor then.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
look at Siltiel. Because I don't think Sione would do it.
This is what you guys see.
Nice.
And there's an S, and an A, and an O. I didn't draw them really well. And an M in the middle.
What does that mean?
Who
Well,
knows?
I'm gonna look at Faya because I see she's also looking at it.
do you guys know that? That's that thing?
I'm just like
That's the tool.
scoping out the building, like see if any of the windows are cracked. Like,
I'm gonna keep an eye out through my eye holes.
I will wait back in the alleyway.
Okay.
Is there
I
any
turn around. Guys, are we gonna go look at the windows?
pelican?
Probably the most sneaky one of us. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, Ava, your chair's falling apart.
Uh-oh.
Again.
By the way, that's the Callistrian.
Here,
Oh, is it?
I'm gonna cast Touch of Fatigue on Dragon, so he has it. And I'm gonna put Dragon on Merziel's shoulder.
Oh,
He's not gonna use the spell.
he-
Jesus,
he's touching her.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I have to activate it.
That's how he
don't I?
ruled it.
No,
isn't it?
once you cast it, you are activating it. Then the next thing you touch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then I won't do that.
But last time she
Oh.
had to make an attack roll.
You
Right.
do, but if you are that's assuming there's no attempt to touch, or that's
Okay,
assuming
then
there's
I'll
a desire
just-
not to be touched.
I will not cast that, and I will just put Dragon on her shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, hey, little guy. Hello.
Pay attention.
Oh, okay. I'm going.
So some time passes.
Well, she's
Oh,
she's going up
you're
to
going-
check out
I'm gonna go.
Wait,
look.
is
Oh.
it midnight? Is
No,
it midnight?
it was a little before 11 when you got here.
Oh, perhaps we wait until after midnight?
I don't. Myself can hold it in that long.
I'm just gonna go over there.
Alright, fine.
I'm gonna just keep detect magic up though.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
Interesting
this
note.
spell.
You do detect magic from the doorway.
I have it up to.
And then if Mariziel's going in to scout, I'm going to cast message.
Saying.
Careful, door is magic.
Is it the frame or like the whole door?
No, neither. It's the light coming out of it.
Oh.
Which, Mariziel, to your trained eye, light about that dim, you'd surmise that's probably a hooded lantern. Somebody trying to be discreet, but not being nearly careful enough. With detect magic, it would detect as faint. I can't tell you the school without knowledge, arcana, or what spell without spellcraft.
Well, I'll do Arcana. 22.
Faya, you know this to be evocation with the light keyword.
Okay.
it would be spellcraft to know what spell it is. But... Sione, you recognize it as one of a dancing lights spell.
So they put their light spell in the lantern? Why didn't they just light the lantern?
Well, Maurizio, you wouldn't necessarily realize that it's not a lantern at all.
Okay.
It seems like it's being dimmed.
Okay. So I will try to find a window that I can look through. I know they're boarded up, but I'll look for like a crack or something.
Make an
like,
investigation check. Just kidding. Make a perception check.
I was about to look for investigation too, so I'm gonna need you to chill on the jokes.
You're confusing.
I make no
her.
promises.
26, 34 secret objects. 32 for traps.
Okay. You don't see anyone inside. It looks empty.
Where's the light?
You're not really sure where it's coming from. There's just sort of a general dim light in the area. It seems like it's coming from the back half of the area. Like where
And-
the outdoor deck is overlooking the sea.
Okay. And so I'm somewhere near the front looking in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an alleyway to access the back?
Well, no, because it's right on the shore. So you could like go to the edge of the shore, but then you'd have to swim a little bit, and you could maybe climb up onto the deck. Part of the deck has collapsed. So
Is there no way to get... Can I look for a way to do that without swimming? Because the waters here are not great.
you could probably climb along the wall or the roof as
Up
well.
onto the roof and look over, maybe?
If you want to do a
Okay,
climb
I'll try.
check.
I'll try that. 12. What is this? You take your dex bonus to armor class while climbing. You take a -2 penalty instead of the normal -5. What does that mean?
That's if you're trying to climb at your full move speed. Or I'm sorry, at half move speed instead of 1/4 of your move speed. You're not trying to speed climb. You can't really get up to the roof, but what you can do is kind of shimmy along the side of the building to get back to the deck, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm gonna try to be like as quiet as possible.
Okay, make a stealth check. I am going to give you a -5 penalty because of climbing conditions.
Okay.
Because you can't exactly control your environment here. But there is the sound of the waves crashing against rocks and the shore.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, natural 20,
Okay,
28,
23.
23.
Alright. There's someone at the back. Actually, as you reach, like, just the corner where if you go any further, you'll be going back to the deck, you kind of peek your head around. You can see that there is a man with his back pressed to the wall, so that you can't see him from the front at all. Looking at this man... I had a description of him. I lost it. There we go. He is thin, has a weak chin, and a ratty, self-inflicted haircut. You can see that he's wearing what must have once been fine noble's clothing, and he has in one hand a wickedly curved dagger. In the other hand, he's holding a potion of some kind.
Does it look like he's waiting for something?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Just one man is all I see.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything of interest on the deck? Like maybe illicit goods or something like that?
No, actually. You can see that there's a whole bunch of rope and some manacles. But
Okay.
that's it.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the group.
Okay. Make another stealth check for me.
Why you do this?
Something you've noticed. A fin has appeared in the water below you, just kind of swimming around. A large shark fin.
Mm.
And you know that the Verizian Sea is full of jigsaw sharks.
Mm-hmm. I got an 18.
Okay. You see the shark kind of swimming in a circle. It seems to be aware that someone is here, but not you, and it doesn't like jump out of the water or do any Jaws shit or anything. You slide back along the wall until you're back on solid ground. No one seems to have heard you, and you cross the street back to where the others were waiting.
Okay. So, there's a man over there. Just one man. I didn't see any captured people or anything, any slaves. I just saw some manacles and some rope. Seems like he's waiting. Just one man.
The man isn't bound.
No. No, he's got like a nasty looking dagger. Some kind of vial of something or another. But he's by himself. Looks like he's leaned up against the wall and he's waiting for something.
What time is it?
By this point, about 11:10.
Does it look like there's a way in or out besides the way you took?
Well, the house looked pretty empty, right?
Tavern. No, there were tables covered in dust, broken chairs and furniture. There was an
I mean,
old
like
bar in there.
people wise.
No.
It looked pretty empty in there.
What was
I
the
probably
way from?
could have gone in that way, but I thought it'd be easier to go up on the roof and around.
No source of the light?
That was on the dock, right?
No. There was no lantern at all.
Oh. Yeah, the light is coming from in the house, but towards the back. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Which, Sione and Fea, it would be very clear to you where the light was coming from. With Detect Magic.
There was only one man back there.
Perhaps we wait until later?
Till the
Until
night.
Stay on
midnight?
roof, Maurizio.
Is that fair?
Stay on the roof. I can keep messaging you.
I could go back to the roof and look out. Is there a way for me to message you back if I need you?
I think
Respond to
message
this
allows
message.
a response.
This one seemed different though.
Hit it real quick for me, let me see.
I did.
Oh, there it is.
They can whisper a reply that you hear
Yeah.
Oh
at
yes,
the very end.
yes. If I whisper you, you can reply up to 25 words.
I like that they had to specify it does not transcend language barriers.
Like it matters with Fea.
Yeah.
I used to know a lot more in the other campaign.
I'm sure she speaks like all the languages I know.
And then some.
The two languages I know. Okay, so just message me. If
Do
you
you want-
see movement back there, message me and I'll tell you what's going on and if we need you.
Do you need to be up there now, or are you gonna wait up there all night?
I could go closer to 12.
Olaf's
There are
gonna be
sharks in the water.
making Ben so
I can help you with something if you're worried about falling in or not being able to get up. Do you want to climb on the wall without worrying about having to climb?
Sure.
Okay.
That's
Well,
always fun.
I can only do it for so long. So
That's a shame.
you have about 40 minutes to do it. So if you leave now, you should have enough time, but just be aware of that.
Okay. Well, let's wait till it's closer then, and we'll do that. What kind of
Okay.
magic is this?
The cool kind.
It's not gonna leave any kind of weird marking on me, is it?
No.
You know, like your infernal healing does.
Right, that mark. Nope.
Huh?
Won't do that. No, it won't.
It's weird that I have to specify that, but yeah, that'd be great.
Sure. What else is everyone else gonna do? What should we do?
Leonie will take Dragon back.
Fence.
No, we should.
I am Fence.
Something else just hit me. Maurizio, I'm gonna have you make a knowledge local check real quick. I
Okay.
forgot, when you saw his face,
Oh, I
Didn't
know
occur to
that
me.
guy.
it didn't occur to me to have you check.
19.
Do you have ranks in this?
Yeah.
Okay. You actually know who the man is.
Who is it?
He's wanted, and there's a bounty posted for him for 100 gold if he's brought to the city watch.
Dead or alive?
He's wanted for various minor crimes.
Dead or alive is important.
Alive.
Guys, one more thing. Don't kill that guy with the cool knife. He has
Why
a
not?
bounty on him.
Dead or
Alive.
alive?
Alive only.
Damn it.
How much did you say for? 100?
100. Yep.
What did you say, Ashley?
Hence why she said don't kill him.
Well,
Have you ever done bounties before, Saltiel?
yes.
Yeah?
They're usually the dead ones.
You know, you can get a lot more for them when they're alive.
No, I should buy a sap. Just
What
smack
else?
people in the head with it.
What else are we doing? We're just... So you're gonna be on the roof. Where are we going to be? What is the
Yeah.
plan?
What are you
Do
guys
you
doing?
guys want to try to break in? Lay in wait inside the building?
Could maybe... so did it seem like it was a locked door, or was it a boarded up door?
Neither. It was mostly open.
Wait,
Oh, well,
could dragons
go hide
fit
in
under
there.
Is dragon small enough to fit under that door?
The door is mostly
The do-
open.
yeah, the door's open. We could just go
Oh.
hide in there.
Oh,
Guys.
To be clear though, the tavern just opens up onto this deck. So it would
Feel
be you'd have a hard time doing that without him noticing unless you all roll stealth checks.
Yeah.
Because he was just standing on the back deck.
I'm
okay.
not the greatest at stealth, and neither is O'Rock.
Then,
I'm a fence.
Well, stop
yes.
laughing then.
First time being a fence.
then perhaps just Maurizio stays on top, hidden. And Faya, you can message her and have her
Yeah.
message us back when we're ready to go in. Ambush whoever's inside.
Yep, the
Hey,
best place
question.
for me is on top. So I will go on top of that roof, and I will signal you guys when I see something happen.
What's the
Okay.
signal?
Maybe like a sign or something, like a...
What if we can't see you?
I don't know, do a bird, like,
Yes. Well, do an owl.
Oh, okay, would I know how to do that? Like a bird call? Maybe a
I'll leave that to
pigeon?
your discretion if you think that's something you really know how to do.
I think she could probably do a pigeon sound, because, like, there's lots of
Okay.
pigeons in
Why not
Magnemar.
a pelican sound?
What do pelicans sound like? Yeah.
They're obnoxious, aren't they?
I don't know what they sound like.
I've never heard a pelican sound.
Either. I've only seen them like try to eat people.
Oh wait, if I look this up, it'll be audible. Never mind.
1 second, I'm gonna Google it.
This is important. We all have to know what a pelican sounds like.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
I just
right.
keep getting ocean.
Is it important, though?
No, not even a little.
It's the sound I'm getting.
They sound weird.
It's like a bark.
I don't hear it.
That's what I'm hearing. This is weird. It's like. Arr, arr.
There you go, do that.
I'm gonna do a pigeon sound because
Alright.
there's lots of pigeons in Magnemar, and I'm really good at that bird call.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it so we
Raziel?
know what it is.
Yes, let's hear it so we know.
You guys suck.
Come on.
We need to know between a real and you.
Okay. When it comes time, can you like make that louder?
Right.
So we
Just
can
do it
hear
louder. Shh, shh, shh. Not now. Later. Do
He
it
does some before,
I think
but
it's
it
more
ain't
like.
coming.
But that'll do.
Can I take my fence with me?
We're not
Staying
going.
in the shadows. We're not leaving anywhere.
All right.
Riziel is.
I'm gonna stand as a diligent fence
This. Alright. I'm casting this on you.
with eye holes.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So for 40 minutes, you have spider climb.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Make sure you say out loud what you're casting. Chat's
Yeah, sorry. I am casting Spider Climb on you.
Although, don't cast it until I leave.
Right. I'll wait until you leave.
I'll leave like 10 minutes before 12.
You
Okay.
see me pull out a live spider and then just crush it. Just
So you're
Ugh.
first going to want to make a stealth check. No penalty this time since you have spider climb.
Get spider.
Okay, sorry, I was contemplating the crushed spider. What am I doing?
Making a stealth check
Okay,
as you climb up onto the... Actually, stealth check and climb check. Well, no, you don't need a climb check, right.
Whatever you do, don't make a pigeon sound.
17 for stealth.
Okay. As you're climbing up onto the building, some of the wood creaks and cracks beneath your weight. Hopefully, the sound of the waves just below you will cover that, though.
I crouch down onto the wood, like, roof as much as I can to, like, try to stay hidden.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait in
And-
the alleyway and keep an eye out on the roofs next to
I
her.
will sort of just creep over the roof and look over and try to spot that guy again.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I don't like that you're rolling. Oh, not good. 16.
No sign of him.
Where'd he go?
And you're pretty it's pretty clear. There's the front door, and then there's the Varisian Sea. There's nowhere to go. He's
Now, it's like the dock is directly below me?
the deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's left of the deck, yeah. And then there's the interior of the building where he could be. But you don't
Where
see
did he
him.
go? Uh-oh. Okay. What do? I'll look around the other side. I'll look and see if I see anything.
Like around front?
Yeah.
Just the others across the street could probably see Mariziel just peeking over.
I'm sure everything's going fine.
You don't see him. So there is still some dim light emanating from the interior of this tavern.
Why is she looking at the front?
Where'd he go?
Why is she... I think something's wrong.
Looking like she lost her keys.
I
Shit,
will.
where's my daggers?
I'll send her a message.
Oh shit, you both can?
Yep.
That's so cool.
I'll say, "What is wrong?"
He's gone. He's not on the dock anymore.
Deck.
I can't
Oh, I
find him.
can't respond to that, can I?
You'd have to cast it again.
Is it a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, then I will.
Oh, jeez.
He's a spellcaster. He could have went invisible.
Why did you tell me this before?
I said they were dancing lights. I'll just keep casting it.
Find this message.
I thought it was obvious he was a spellcaster.
I don't care about these things. Okay, just keep an eye on the front. Okay, I'll keep an eye on the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect
Guys.
Fiendish Presence.
She says he's gone.
You do not
Wonder.
detect a fiendish presence.
And I keep Detect Magic going too.
We're hidden, by the way. Especially Olak.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Though I will note, detect magic, you wouldn't be able to detect much inside the building because obviously, without
Walls
going
and
inside, you
stuff.
can't detect what's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Though you do detect magic. The dancing light is still there. Every 10 minutes or so, you've noticed that it has dimmed and then reappeared. So someone has clearly been maintaining this dancing light.
He's inside then.
Do we continue
Well-
to wait?
I'm gonna keep waiting until something happens because
Okay.
he's obviously waiting for something. So I'm gonna just try to get as much cover as I can on the roof, and I'm gonna wait for somebody else to show up.
Okay. Midnight comes. 10 after. 20 minutes.
This is
At
so
20 minutes, I'm
boring.
gonna wait.
Yeah, this is not
Nothing
good.
is happening.
Can I go in there yet?
Okay,
I think we need to make our move in.
I'm going to get off the roof on the front side.
Okay. You're going
Wait,
to drop
is it sure
down.
she doesn't have spider climb. It's
No,
gone.
she does. If it's 12:20,
Oh.
she has it till 12:30.
Yeah, it's 12:20. And I'm gonna look through the window again.
Make a perception check.
Fucking Spider-Manning down, just.
Perception. There it is. Ooh, natural 20.
Hot damn.
I see everything.
You do see something rather interesting. On the floor, near the bar, you see a shadow with no shape above it.
Oh.
That was a DC 48. You only got that because it's a natural 20.
Oh.
Clutch.
Invisible man.
And like it's so hard to see in the dark that you're afraid like if you take your eyes off of it, you will lose sight of it.
Then I'm not gonna take my eyes off it.
Okay,
we
so
just hear
Merciel's just
staring
in the
into
window.
Yep.
Yeah, it's our time to move. It seems like she saw something.
Hold on, let me find out. What are you doing?
There's an invisible man behind. Was he behind the bar?
Next to the bar.
There's an invisible man next to the bar.
I told you.
Cast it again.
Yeah.
Alright,
She
Let's-
says he went invisible.
shit.
Do we have a way of dispelling that?
Do you think he's still waiting? Should we?
He's waiting for something.
No, we should start having
Staring at
bags
him.
of- bags of chalk, just so we can toss around. Or flour.
Oh, we should do that in the future.
So each time this happens, we can't find invisible people,
It's really unfortunate. Are we moving in then, or should we? Should we wait? Maybe he'll reveal himself. Well,
Can an unseen
Daring.
servant climb?
Not really, no.
And you said the door was open?
I did.
Have a plan for you?
Duh. Give me just one moment.
I draw 2 daggers while I'm staring at him.
you can't.
Do me a favor, make a stealth check.
With spider.
Wow,
climb,
really?
you
I
have to-
can't do it
No,
stealthily?
you can. You can. It's just I haven't had you make a stealth check since before you climbed on the roof.
You can't do that. By the way, you have
Can
to
I
have
not?
your hands free to climb.
I'm on the ground now.
Oh.
Remember? Okay, right? Aren't
Yes,
I?
you are.
Okay.
you were-
Okay.
My bad.
That
I'm
was
looking
my
through a
assumption,
window.
anyway.
Your daggers
Yeah.
go swing when you get them out and make too much noise.
19.
Okay, the shadow hasn't moved.
Got my eyes on you, Shadow.
Can you tell me exactly where the chateau is?
Are you messaging me?
Mm-hmm.
He's right next to the bar.
I am gonna cast Unseen Servant. And its instructions are to take my Tanglefoot bag and do it based on her instructions at the bar. Can he do that?
It's unseen, but not the tangle bag.
I was either thinking the tangle bag or 25 teeth that I have to just toss it at the guy's feet.
The servant cannot attack in any way.
Okay, so then I'm gonna have him, I'll just go with my original idea, take the 25 tiny teeth that I have and put it scattered around where the shadow's feet are. So if it tries to walk, crunch, 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 crunch.
That's very
Tell
weird.
us that, or are you just giving it to your unseen servant?
I'm
You see
giving
Freya
it to
like
my
take out like a
unseen
little,
servant.
like a ring pouch and just dump a bunch of little teeth into the
Teeth into a
air, and the
floating
teeth
hand.
just hover in the air.
Wait, Freya, what are you
Freya.
doing?
It's
And then
gonna be
start
commanded
moving
to carry
toward-
low. Once it gets close, carry low. So
Teeth
it's
elevator down to the floor or to the ground, and then start
Wait.
gliding across the street.
What are you doing, Freya?
What are you doing?
she
What?
said, just
Why are their teeth floating? Why? What are you?
phase one. Phase one.
What's phase 2? You didn't tell us what phase 1 is.
Plastic Skulltail trying to plan.
Trying to get sound, some type of visibility.
And what if he just runs away and then we?
Crunch,
Oh, no.
crunch, crunch.
Don't have
know
enough
it- wait,
teeth
it
to
go.
cover the whole tavern.
Well,
Or do
Detail.
you? I don't even know.
Do you probably have enough teeth, don't you? Maybe make a couple trips.
Oh, well, it's just kind of looking at her.
um,
But
Alright. I'm gonna try to stealth up.
Tim, it was 23 teeth, by
23 teeth, got it. Okay. Well, that changes everything.
Now he'll just get
Counting?
away. Ugh.
nope, I'm staring at him.
I'm gonna try
It's
to
just gonna
move
be like
across.
sprawled out. So like not just like in one area, kind of like sprawled out. So if he goes in a certain direction, something's gonna get crunched. Hopefully, maybe.
I'm gonna tell the group. I'm gonna try to move up on the other side of that doorway, opposite of.
Actually, here. Yeah. Could you put a light on one of my arrows? Could you
This
use
is
a light
probably
spell?
not wise.
No?
You're muted. Freya. Yeah.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah. You're
Or am I
right.
just too quiet?
You were too quiet.
I said I no have light today.
Okay, I'll use detect magic then.
I have light, but I do agree. I don't think that's a good idea.
Never mind
Unfortunately,
then.
with the door kind of partway open, you can't actually see where the bar is.
No, is there... Well, I'd like to go up and find a opening of some sort.
I
Stealthily?
would like to
or-
ready an action. Can I do that?
Yeah, what are you readying?
If I see that shadow move towards the door and try to come out the door, like, I want to grapple.
Okay.
I'm staring at that shadow.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Olak, are you trying to be discreet moving to the building, or are you stealthy?
I was the one that asked to move to the building.
Oh,
I'd like to just kind of go...
I mean, both of you kind of did. Okay, if
Well,
you're
I have-
sneaking,
Sorry. With detect magic on.
okay, if you're sneaking, make a stealth check. If you're being discreet, or if you're being not discreet, say so.
You know what? Let's
Oh
give this a
my
try. I'll try this.
But why?
In case anybody forgot which game we were playing.
I was going the opposite direction of you, at least.
All right. So Celtiel starts tiptoeing across the street, and Olak
Sarah
like
rolls.
shoves him out of the way, and Celtiel hits the ground hard, making a lot of noise as he
And he
kinda moves
probably
up to the-
drops the fence on him too by accident.
right on your back.
So I was wondering, Celtiel rolled a natural 1.
I rolled on that one. Sorry, guys.
And Olak got a 7.
Yep.
So, Mariziel, you can hear the marching band on the way across the street. The shadow suddenly moves toward the door.
I'm gonna try to play
okay,
it off as
I'm
a
going
bluff.
for it.
I'm gonna try to play it off like, oh,
It doesn't come out the door, though. It stops just inside the door.
Can I see the magic of this thing?
Roll initiative, everyone.
I'm watching. I am watching.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Oh
What
my
can
God.
you do?
The
Wow.
discreet.
Let's just get all these nat ones out of the way right now.
What the heck?
Fucking, hey, this is bad.
I know
Everyone's
what you mean,
rolling
I'm
so
rolling that
horrible.
Never forget which game this is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dear God.
It's funny, in my Fandelver game, I can't get them to stop rolling nat 20s. No matter what I do.
Let me know if you ever find a way. Celtiel.
8.
Mariziel.
15.
Dragon.
14?
Olak.
Oh, 2.
Dodgy.
Dodgy is 8.
Sione.
22.
Fea.
Ooh! 22.
Fea.
Oh, I'm 3.
Ooh.
I couldn't
Guys,
find me.
you got 2 nat 1s.
Yeah, we
You
did.
sound surprised.
That's why I made the comment,
This party.
yo.
Guys,
So bad.
this is terrible.
Sound surprised, like.
I just can never believe it. Like, I've heard
It's
of
kind of
Wheaton's curse, but like,
All of
It's
us.
really uncanny, like how, like, the, like, percent chance seems just, like, astronomically low for
And
this
it-
to happen.
it doesn't seem like it makes a difference if you're rolling IRL or using Roll20. It seems like the rolls are pretty much the same.
That's okay.
Fine. It creates for interesting
We're the
situations.
cursed group.
Yeah, well,
It's
you know
fine.
what? When you guys are victorious, you know you earned it. That's... You can count on that. So, a lot of things happen all at once. That oh, I deleted Sione. Why did I do that?
Bye.
Goodbye.
She just fucking gets incinerated.
Sione, you have initiative. You don't really see much, but with your detect magic, do you still have that active, or did you drop
Yes.
that? You do. Okay. You see a magical aura in the doorway. What do you do?
How far away is he from me?
We'll
But
say
if he was
about
in 60.
50 feet.
50 feet, you say?
Yeah. I'm imagining you guys are just like straight across the street. You're a little down the way, so it's somewhat discreet, you know. So
Okay.
someone who just looks out the door isn't going to see you just staring at the building across the street.
I will move 20 feet closer if I can.
Okay. Into the street?
Stealthily, I guess. Just like stealthily go across the street, yeah.
Okay.
And it's dark. So I can see his outline.
No. You
said
can
I-
see that there is magic there. It'll take more rounds before it hones in. I believe it's the second round where you get the location of every magical aura.
I can see it's in the doorway though.
Yes, because that's really all you can see of the building. Just suddenly there's magic.
Well, I've had it active for a while.
Yep, and it only just appeared there.
Oh, it just came up?
Yep.
So it's probably him, right?
Probably.
Okay. Let's see. You want him alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Try casting Admonishing Ray on him.
Okay. So you will have 50% miss chance for each ray
Why?
if you hit,
Why?
because he's invisible.
Why?
Por qué?
Okay, so that is an 18 to hit. That will hit. Let's find out. You want the you want the high. That is a 92. So that actually does hit him. Olak and Celti are kind of scrambling over each other in the street, making a lot of noise. Mariziel, you're briefly distracted by the marching band in the street.
No, I'm not.
And then suddenly a ray launches right past you, and you hear, and then the sound of a body hitting the ground.
Oh,
Is he unconscious? Does the invisibility?
He is unconscious.
Yay!
Oh!
God! That takes care of that.
Technically, you've still got a second shot. Did you want to hit him with it?
Not if he's unconscious. Yeah, I'll hit Celtiel with the other
Veers
one.
off towards Celtic.
He actually he took some lethal damage from that. That's all I'll say.
I'm good.
Does it actually head towards me?
No.
I think she was
Where does it
joking.
go?
The dancing lights went out, though.
Can I choose just not to send it anywhere?
Yes, because it says one or
Oh.
more, so you can
Oh.
choose how many if you want to do
Okay.
Oh.
less.
Don't worry, Celtiel.
Is invisibility concentration?
I assume. I don't know.
Wait,
No.
I think he might
Raider.
still be invisible.
I'm next. I'm next.
Yeah, he's still invisible. So we're out of initiative. You guys can just do whatever. He's out cold.
Okay, I grapple him.
He ran over, and sure
jump
enough,
on
there
top.
he is.
Got him.
I got you.
He kind of as you move him.
Okay,
sure
so
it's knocked out.
somebody get me some rope.
Get inside.
Wait, what? Hold on, get off me.
We are
I'm on you,
inside,
dude.
right?
It's a fence.
You can easily drag him inside. You were in the
Yeah.
doorway.
Where's
Okay.
the fence?
Detail, can you cast dancing lights?
I can cast light.
Mimic what he did.
Guys, there's some manacles in the back. Go get them. Quick, I got him.
Some what? Oh, manacles. but
Manacles.
Light. Phoom.
Yeah, but did they come with the keys?
I don't know. Who cares?
I'll
Well,
cast light.
While she has him grappled, I'm gonna loot his body, see if he has any.
It
Yo!
takes a few minutes. It's like 5 minutes before his invisibility wears off, but it eventually.
I'll feel around. I'm not
He's
gonna
off.
wait.
Yeah, he has a few things.
Big dick.
I accidentally closed the page. Let me find it.
Disgusting.
Okay. You find a whole bunch of potions on him, as well as he seems to have dropped on the ground a vicious curved dagger. He had some darts on him and a pouch with some money and a gem.
Put that in
Wow.
the chat.
He also... Nope, never mind. Yeah, that's it. No sign of a spell book or anything like that.
Can you put it in the chat or send it to me or something?
Yeah, give me a sec. Oh, I can't just... Oh, that's stupid.
Where's the shortest?
I
I
think
wasn't expecting it to be that short.
At level 1, when you guys could have fought that guy, it would have been a lot worse.
Is anyone gonna go get those manacles? Like, can I stop grappling this guy? Because
Yeah,
he
hold on.
smells bad.
I'll go grab
Well,
them.
he's unconscious.
I'll grab
Okay,
them.
I just don't want him to wake up. Get the
well, if
manacles
he
on
wakes
him.
up, I can punch him.
No.
And get
Doesn't
some
have
for
to
his
wake
feet
up.
too.
Take his spell components.
He doesn't have any.
Wait,
What?
Not a single one.
how did he cat? Wait a minute.
I don't need spell components either.
There's no one else here. Is
I'm gonna rub some charcoal on this dude.
Okay. To make him visible?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a really weird sight. I'm just saying.
Is there anyone else here?
Make a
Well,
perception
look,
check.
I don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna charcoal
Stopped
his.
after 5 minutes. That he
I'm just gonna charcoal his face.
12.
You
Plus
don't
Yeah.
see anyone else.
Can
you
I
see some
assist
teeth
him?
scattered all over the floor.
Can I help him out? Or...
Yeah, make a perception check. Neither of you see anyone else. It looks like it was just this guy. And when the
Okay.
invisibility fades, Murziel, now that you have a better look at him, you can confirm this is indeed the guy, Plutovarch Dremus, wanted for
Oh, look at you.
all sorts of minor felonies.
You'll
Parking
fetch a pretty
tickets,
penny.
not paying his rent on time.
Hmm.
He's in
Why is
trouble.
he here though? He was waiting. It wasn't like he was being taken.
Yeah, I think he's involved with these slavers. We need to wait for him to wake up and then question him.
Wake him up. Had to
Is
wake
there
him
a
up.
separate room we can take him to that's not in the main room here?
Just 1 point of magical healing will wake him up.
Well, sure. Let's drag him somewhere else.
I can use.
I don't know. Can I pop open a vial of acid and see if that wakes him?
No.
No.
No, don't do that. That'll just hurt him.
Yeah.
We want him to wake up, not die.
All right, here. I'm gonna
Listen.
pull out a silk pillow from my pouch and I'm gonna smack him really hard in the face with it.
Does he wake up?
No.
Oh, like I don't think that
Can
will
I
help.
lethally attack him with the silk
No, no,
No.
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 Like
Hold
just
on.
two hands. I'm gonna do hand
No.
smack him in the face with this.
I'm not letting him do that.
Okay.
Fine, if you're not going to heal him, hold on.
Oh,
That's
this
the
has
way
been
to
a
wake
horrible
up.
day. You
Once
don't
he's
let me-
manacled,
Yeah, once he's
I will use
secure.
my Pearl of Power and cast Healing.
Oh no. Kind of.
What?
Ow!
I'm gonna gag him.
Don't we need him to talk? I'm gonna pull out the gag.
Wait, he might.
No. Wait. Please, Allah, please have some discretion.
What
Be
discretion?
discreet.
Listen.
And as he's in pain and the distraction from that, I am going to cast interrogation on him.
Oh
Ooh,
dear, you've
I
been
knew you
waiting.
wanted to use this.
I have been
You've
waiting
been how long have you had this prepared?
a couple days now.
You questioned the target, backed up.
You were
with
just
the
waiting
fact
for a moment
You
to
asked-
fucking interrogate
that- So
someone.
you may ask 2 questions. The target can either answer the question or take 1d4 damage plus your wisdom modifier. Target is not compelled to answer truthfully, but the threat of pain gives it a -4 penalty on bluff checks. Okay.
Can I at least intimidate check him? I'm gonna be like holding him up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, I'm gonna beat you to shit with this pillow. You don't tell us what we need to know.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Got the pillow!
And I'm holding up this like
The
fluffy
pillow.
silk pillow.
Behind the gag, he kind of.
Look,
I'll
I've
take
never
the
killed
gag out of his
someone with
mouth.
a pillow before, but I'd so sure do want to do now.
And as soon as you take the gag out, Faya suddenly grabs his forehead with her hand, kind of like his 2 temples, and casts a quick spell. And then he just starts screaming as his body is racked in pain, and then she severs the pain for a moment. Faya, you are entitled to 2 questions.
He actually has a fortitude saving throw if he wants to make it.
Oh yes, he would very much like to make it.
I feel like he has a disadvantage though.
Because he
fucking
is shaken,
intimidate.
he has a
What's
-2
disadvantage?
penalty. So with a -2 penalty, that is a 13.
It is on him.
Okay.
On my sword really quick.
Alright.
Actually,
I'm so excited.
What are you doing that for? I'll talk. Tell you whatever you want to know.
Good, Travark. Go ahead,
I
Faya.
must tell you that if you lie, it will hurt.
Yeah, I got that.
What should I ask that to you?
wait, what? You didn't have a oh my god. Who is he
Faya.
waiting for?
Ask
Who
him.
are you waiting for?
I was waiting for yous, I think.
What?
Are you with the princess of the Bazaar Sales?
She
Oh my-
let us on.
God.
No.
Yeah,
I
check
know.
if he's
Are
lying.
you lying?
Yeah.
Make a sense motive check. He has a
All right.
-4 penalty if this is a bluff check.
18.
15.
Don't get the impression he's lying, though. You get a sense of malevolence from him.
Yeah. Ask him where
Good
the
plan,
slaves-
wasn't it? It was all my idea too. Real smart.
I'm gonna smack him
What?
real fucking hard with the pillow.
Oh, with the pillow.
Yeah.
Just kind of. It doesn't really hurt him. It just kind of. Ah.
Tim, have you ever been smacked with a silk pillowcase?
I have.
This is
Silk
small.
pillow.
It is small.
Yep. So basically, I'm swinging him with my hand, but it's just padded
Yeah,
in the
that's
pillow.
true. That's
Now,
true.
why would
All right,
you
I'll
be
do that.
waiting for the princess's people?
Got no imagination. Don't you get it? Let me
No.
make sure I have this name right. Oh. Oh my. With all the people disappearing, I thought, what's a couple more disappearing? I can blame it on them slavers and sell you off to the highest bidder.
Thought 1 against 5 was a good idea.
There wasn't supposed to be 5. Figured it'd be like 2. People no one would miss.
Expect us to walk in here today, did you?
Well, didn't know it was gonna be you, did I?
Okay then, where is the other people?
You don't get it. There's no other people. There's always just me. Been doing this every couple of weeks now, haven't I? Been
I'm
spreading
gonna
some
start
rumors.
sticking with my teeth.
Wait for someone to buy. Hey, what are those?
Wait, do I believe that? That he's been doing all this?
Make a sense motive check.
No other slaves? There's no slaves around?
Fuck. 12.
You
Who's
believe him?
rumor?
Yeah, I spread the rumors. I heard about all the disappearance, thought, well, that's a good opportunity, isn't it? So I started spreading the word. About some knightly slavers. Figured it'd bring you all, well, folks like you in here. Figured I could knock a few over the head, give them a little blast of the old color spray, if you know what I'm saying. Tie them up, sell them to the Aspis.
How are you casting? I'm just curious.
Well, now that's a story, isn't it?
I'm gonna smack him with a pillow again.
Tell me. or
Lady,
I'll
ask you a question.
knock you on your ass again.
Ah, so unpleasant. Where's your sense of professional courtesy, huh?
I'm
Shut
gonna
up
turn
and tell her
around
what you
Live.
know.
and show him the spikes on the gauntlet. This is my professional curse.
Hey. Don't need that. I'm talking, ain't I?
Talk faster.
Bad day.
I don't know where I get my magic. It just happens. I just do things. As soon as I figured out I could do it, I got real good at it, and I kept doing it.
Turn to slaving.
Oh, come on, don't get your panties in a bunch. I'm not a slaver, more of an extortioner.
You
The-
extorted people into slavery.
Not into slavery, they all go free. I just get a paycheck. Like I says, there's no knightly slavers. I made that up. I'm just giving them all to the Aspis.
The guard thinks that this is a real problem.
Who are you giving them to?
The Aspis Consortium. I figured, hey, it's better than a job resume, isn't it? I can show them I'm smart.
What?
They say why they wanted these people.
Oh, they don't want them. Thus far, they've turned me down every time. So that's why I had to start going for bigger fish. I figured maybe if I could get the princess or some of her, stronger toughs, maybe it might fetch a little better price.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Well,
You're dumb.
I'm sorry, of the two of us, which one of us is the one with all the money?
Well, it's about to be me.
How heavy is
As
he?
soon as I
He
turn you
doesn't
in for
seem
a
to have-
bounty.
Well, now hang on.
Out of curiosity, how heavy is he, Stilly?
He's pretty wiry, so I'd say about 130.
130. How? I'd like to flip him upside down.
Hey, whoa, hey.
I'm just gonna go.
They give him a shakedown.
Careful with him, Olak. He's worth money.
I'll help him.
No,
I'll
come
start
on. No,
patting
hang
him
on. Can we talk about this bounty thing?
Flopping his coat.
Come on. Put me down.
You
what
mean
you
about
think
how
you
you're
drop
how
it?
much you're worth?
I'm assuring you, I'm worth way more if you don't go doing anything hasty. Look, I
Yeah?
got a good thing going. I got friends in the Aspis. They're just waiting for me to give them something good. I'm sure I got it. One of these times.
Hey, give
Tell me
us
who
your
your friends
friends. Give us your friends' names.
Oh, come on, darling. I don't work with names.
No, darling. You'll be respectful to her.
You don't
Where
have
are
their
Okay,
names?
Where are
look,
the missing people?
Miss
as well?
Darling, I don't work with names. I just meet a guy.
What
Where
does
do
the
you
guy
meet
look
him?
Come on, don't I
I'll pull out my sword slowly.
make an intimidate check?
I'll pull out my dagger also.
I'll pull out dragon.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna pull out his own dagger.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, that's a relic.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Just ain't right. Threatening a
so
man
many
with his
daggers
own
work.
treasures.
10.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 10.
Do you know where that knife even came from? Do you know how many people
16.
I had to pay to...
Put it at his throat.
Hey, I just shaved this morning. I don't need...
Looks like it's a real sharp knife. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
So tell this ma'am what she wants to know. Tell her.
Where do you meet this person? What does he look like?
She.
She.
I'll meet her in a... Why can I never remember the stupid tavern? The one over by the eyes of the hawk.
Not the winded bunyip, is it?
No. God, I can't remember that stupid tavern. It's right over there. Well, it's the tavern over here.
Oh, the tavern over there, huh?
Yeah, he knows the name. He has
Okay.
a better memory than I do.
Was he lying about the she?
Make it a sense motive check. He no longer has a -4 penalty, by the way.
18. Oh, no? Okay. 18.
You can't really tell. You believe him.
Go on.
Well, that's it. I answered your question.
You didn't
Now-
tell me
Name.
the tavern?
I don't have a name.
Of
I
the
just
tavern?
I said he gave you the name. I don't remember it, but he does.
Stilly, give me the fucking name!
How dare you?
It's the one over here.
No, he gave you the
He
name.
gave you the name. Like, you know the tavern. You guys have been in there before.
Okay.
What
When
does
do you
she
meet?
look like?
Well, she's got a hood and a cloak, and she wears it real low like. And she, like me, don't ask what is that? No awkward questions. Now look, I know we got off on a rocky start. I think you lot are all very, very smart and capable, clearly.
Yeah?
So, let's talk shop.
Okay, let's talk shop.
I
What you
think
got?
we could have a very lucrative business arrangement. See, my theory's sound. Everyone's buying that Nidalese slaver stuff hook, line, and sinker, and as long as people keep disappearing off the streets, we pretty much got a free clear. Because whoever's really doing it, well, they're covering for us, right? So, the way I sees it, with 6 of us, we stand to be able to get much bigger fish. Maybe even some wealthy nobles. We could ransom them back to their families. Not one person gets hurt, not a drop of blood. And we walk away with what? 100 gold a head? 200?
We have an
Over the
unseen servant smack him.
It's really a gentle slap, but it's more of like a... But he's very... Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot he can't hurt. Caress his face. Caress. There we go. Caress. Like, kind of stick a finger in there. Kind of like.
Is he still upside down, Olak?
No, I would have readied him up.
Okay.
So
You
everyone
know-
talking.
Plutovark, I like this plan a lot.
See, you're smart.
And
That's what I...
yes,
Are we still at the bar?
Yep.
I agree with everything you've just said. So, tell us where you live, and we'll take you home. No.
What is an action to smash his head into the bar?
Olak, no, No.
Standard.
No, please don't.
Oh,
Just a
like, no.
base attack?
No,
It is.
no.
It would be an unarmed attack.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let him do that.
He's
Too late.
technically, yeah. It would not provoke because Olak already has a hand on him.
10.
Well, I don't like no slavers.
Oh no, Olak. Listen.
Olak, you crack his head on the bar. He takes 1d3 damage, and he's out cold.
I don't like slavers.
Olak, I was fucking lying to him. Are you kidding me right now?
Is he dead?
Ugh.
Listen, we can get him back up. Just
I'm gonna get his pulse.
while
Olak,
he's-
I'm
he's
trying to
fine.
figure out where he lives so we can steal more of his shit so he doesn't have any reason to do this anymore.
listen, while he's out, he's not the one that's actually doing this.
No, he's not.
Yeah, so we don't really need them.
No,
we
he's
turn
worth
him
100 gold.
Can we turn him in at least?
Well,
Can
yeah, I
I-
guess for that.
Guys, I wanted to find out where he lives. He probably has a bunch of money at his house.
You could do that and have the guards meet us. Fea, you can message the head of the guard, or Sayona, you could. Have him meet us at the house if we can get it out of them. That way we can steal his shit before the guards get there and then hand him
I
off.
feel like we could have done that if Olak hadn't smashed his face into a
Oh, we can
bar.
still get him up. Hold on, is he okay? Is he...
Oh, Setiel, my partner, aren't you forgetting
Yeah.
something?
Hmm.
If this man knows the streets, don't we have other quarry?
He doesn't know enough. At least we don't know enough that he doesn't know telepathically.
There you go, staring off into space again.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think of how we can heal him because I kind of don't have any more healing spells.
Oh my god, he'll be fine.
So what are we doing?
If he says he's rich, he wants to keep low profile.
I will note that while he is wearing noble's clothing, it looks at least years out of date.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So-
shabby as hell.
Does he have any kind of, like, a signet ring or, like, a...
He does not.
Hmm.
He also smells and looks to have cut his own hair.
So he's... I wonder if his family misses him.
Asking very weird questions.
I've had enough of this. Go turn him in.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd like to be the one holding him.
If I were to
Carry
cast
him.
my other spell I've been dying to use, would I automatically succeed if he's
N-
unconscious?
No.
No, they still have saving throws.
Does he have penalties?
I don't believe so, actually.
It's if they're incautious, it's just I think they have for strength and dexterity ones. I think.
Yeah. But not with the mind. Because asleep, the mind still has all the will it has awake.
Olak,
Hmm.
next time, can you just go with it?
Go with what?
Listen, I wasn't about to get involved with a bunch of slavers, I promise. It's just... We could have got maybe a little more out of this if you hadn't smashed his face into a bar.
He was groveling.
Right, and that is how we get more from him. He was very intimidated by you.
A lot of people are intimidated by me.
Mm-hmm. Intimidation is a good way to get money. But
He's
you
not
can't
that rich, though.
actually...
I'm not following you here.
He's
You
gonna
can't
cast
actually-
color spray.
What?
He was
Just
faking.
guessing.
Don't we get
Nick!
a straight check?
I did roll for Fea, who checked his pulse. He unfortunately faked it.
Will save?
Will saves.
What a dick! Can all of us make that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You're all in a close burst. I will excuse the familiars in this case.
So he has manacles and...
Oh my
Mhm.
fucking god! I rolled in that one.
But he really
This is going
he only had to make the
Oh
verbal.
my god! No, what the fuck?
Olak, you're gonna... Olak, you're
Sa-
gonna
we'll
save
save.
us?
I was
Yes.
going to check him! Ah!
Yes, Olak!
Okay, so everyone suddenly is blasted back by this spray of color that just came out of his open mouth.
My eyes.
You are all stunned for 1d4 rounds and then stunned for 1 round.
How about
That's
for
not
me?
as bad as 5e.
So for 5 rounds, you are all stunned. Olak,
What's stun
Go
do?
negates.
stunned means you cannot take actions. You drop everything you're holding, -2 AC, and no dex to AC. If
Oh,
you
I
succeed
dropped
in
all
your
my
save,
teeth.
They're already dropped.
nothing. Olak, there's no effect on you whatsoever.
Was
So he
holding
just
on
did
to
this
him.
while I'm holding on to him.
Yes, and now he kind of.
This is gonna turn him.
Well, we
blind.
can't stop you from doing anything now.
He's gonna go.
I would like to begin my 5-part apology by saying that. What do you do?
This is gonna hurt, right? This is gonna hurt really, really hard.
No, Olak, no. Olak, whatever you're thinking, don't do it. We need him alive.
We're
This
stuck.
is gonna be non-lethal.
Okay.
So this is a -4.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll hit him as he is pinned. He takes 6 piercing damage. That's it?
Non-lethal.
6 not lethal damage. That will actually knock him out this time.
Can I make sure it's knocked out?
Make a sense motive check.
This is annoying.
He is totally out. I will say that about 30 seconds pass, and the rest of you, the color spray has faded, and you can.
Well, I'll gag him too,
I'm
just
gonna
in
cast
case.
daze on him.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Wait,
Actually,
wait.
while
Make-
Stilly, I'd like to do something while they're knocked out.
Well, they're only stunned, but go ahead.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
Done that affects the mind, right? Clouds the mind of the Oh, I love you, Saltiel.
Why?
Because
Why?
oh wait,
He is not stunned.
Oh,
no.
No. It daze just means he cannot. He can take no action, so it's like a lesser stun.
I really wanted it to just have the mind cloud because I read the
Yeah.
first part of it.
Unfortunately, there's not much that'll knock down those will saves. Now, granted, being shaken does give him a -2 penalty, which he already has.
I'm
Um,
gonna try casting it anyway. Fortitude save.
Wait.
Oh, that's a
Wait.
fortitude.
Wait. No.
Nope.
No.
I don't like him anymore.
What? We needed to.
He can.
he
Run.
has -2.
He just
Oh.
can't cast. He can whisper. He can't cast.
He
spells,
got
and
16 -2 because of
That's still shaking.
because he is shaken. 14. His
And how
throat
I take this
constricts
spell-
as he's like kind of breathing through his swollen nose.
I like as I do this, like I'm like kind of whispering my spell, and I'm putting my face like right up to his, and just like taking his voice out from him.
If you look
Kinda
really
like
closely,
personal
there's like a little mote of light that passes out of his mouth and into Feya's before she pulls away from him. Though he
That's
does
kinda
not
creepy.
come to.
Well, that was weird. Fine, Olak, you win. Pick him up and let's take him to get the bounty.
Sayoni.
I never let him go.
It was
Yeah.
so close. He was so close.
Could you message the leader of the guards that we met?
Well, let's just drag him up there.
Let her know that we have someone posing. Yes, but I don't want to wait 2 hours.
Well, we have. We can just walk in there and dump him.
She needs to
Oh,
know
let's
why.
just dump him off. want to-
Message doesn't work like that. I have to see them.
We've met her.
No, I have to see them.
It's not like 5th edition.
It's not
It's
sending.
Not sending. I have to
Sorry.
see them.
I didn't
Cantrip.
know that.
So,
And it does not go through walls, and it only goes. It's
Okay.
the medium range. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take that dagger and give it a little flip and then put it right into one of my holsters.
Okay, that's a masterwork. So that's a good dagger. That's +1 to hit, not to damage, just to hit.
We already shook him down, didn't we? We searched his
Yeah.
body.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sayoni
I-
search. She'll split it up for us.
Well, you already took the dagger, so
Well, who else was gonna get a dagger?
no, you should have it. I'm just going to account for that.
He was trying to sell these people to the Aspis Consortium, but they didn't want them. So what did he do with the people that he took?
That's something that it seems like the guard is gonna find out.
I think we need to pay a visit to your friend that's in the Aspis Consortium.
I don't think he would know anything about that.
I thought you
He's
said
pretty
the
dumb.
Aspis didn't pick up anybody.
Right. He said, well, I mean, he could have been lying, but he said that the Aspis consortium wouldn't buy them.
I'm gonna rip out a few pages of my book and give him my pen or pencil, whatever I have, and just shove it in his pocket.
Mine?
No, the guy's.
Okay. Got it. So you guys are just kind of dragging him, or are you? Is he slung
Oh,
over?
I'm just gonna drag
Like,
him.
slung
it's gonna
over
go.
Olak's shoulder. Yeah.
So I'm
gag
pretty much
him.
encumbered,
Okay,
I think. Yeah.
that's fine. You guys aren't in a hurry. So you're taking him all the way to the Arvensor, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm encumbered. You're encumbered.
I can help you carry him.
No, it's fine. I'll probably drop
Oh,
him.
it's gonna be so distracting going through Low Cleft on a party night.
You can't go through Low Cleft. The Arvensor can only be accessed
Oh
from
yeah,
Nos.
it's up on. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
gotcha.
So you're actually walking through the capital district briefly with just a body slung over your shoulder. You actually don't get as many strange looks as you'd expect.
Are they used to us now?
Though there is a point where no, not to you, just to this kind of a sight. Some guards come over and say, "Who's that?"
Bounty. I'm going to Arvensor. Wanna come with us?
Kuchavak Drummist.
Bludevart.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs him by the head, lifts up. Huh. Good catch. Sure, we'll walk you over.
Thank you.
Also, can you type his name in chat?
Yes. Bludevart.
Select my voices. That is quite a name.
Isn't it? That's how you know he's Chilaxian.
Yeah, I was gonna ask his name.
Lutivarch Dremis.
A name like that, you can guarantee he's Chilaxian. You go into the Arvensor. You find that the guards kind of escort you over to a side chamber, and at that point, you can see that it goes further in, but they stop you and say, "We'll take him from here.
No!
Wait,
No,
Hold
no, no.
on.
No.
You can wait here. You'll receive your bounty."
no, it's more than that. We need to speak with,
Captain?
what's her name? Yeah, I'm gonna turn to, yeah, what's her name again?
What? What's his
Lady's
name?
name.
Somewhere.
Don't you have a captain or something like that we can speak with?
No, we
What
saw
do
her
you-
before.
What do you need a captain for? It's a bounty,
We
right?
have information for them.
About what?
The missing people. At least,
The Nidalese slavers.
Make a diplomacy
incident.
check.
Who?
Anyone who was just speaking
Okay.
is allowed to, but only one. Others can assist who were speaking.
I would like to assist.
Okay.
Olak
I will
is
make-
only
I will make
diplomatic in a certain venue.
18.
And it's probably when I roll a 20. Come on, my character sheet pop open.
Elvin, we've got to get you some hard d20s.
Fine.
Shit, he brought out the
It's a
wrong-
natural one.
Are you
Okay.
happy
Are you
now?
happy, sir?
So a 16, Mariziel.
16?
Yes.
What?
Olak does not leave a good impression.
That's some bullshit right there.
Hey, I give you guys an extra +2 on a natural 20. It makes sense I'd give you...
Yeah, yeah. Go on, Lord of our land. Tell me what happens.
The guards look pretty unhappy about it. And the other one.
Look, we wouldn't be
It's all right.
asking unless.
I'll go talk to the watch officer, see what she thinks.
Thank you.
And he leaves while the other guard stays here watching, also not taking a hand off of Plutovark. How did you come across this guy anyway?
Well, we were asked to keep our eyes open for those missing people.
Flavor's taking them. He just happened to be posing as one of them.
Well, not
Right.
really posing as one of them. But anyways, that's not for you to hear. That's for Captain.
Captain or your boss, whoever.
I don't really
Yeah,
like
man.
your attitude.
Look, it's been a
It's been a
long
long
day.
night.
And I didn't even get to
know,
kill anyone.
I understand you work the night shift. It sucks. I know. I'm sorry.
Well,
I would love to take you out for drinks sometime after your shift.
really?
And yeah, we could just hit the town in Low Cleft, and you can tell me all about working for the guard. I'm sure it's
Well,
Okay,
riveting.
Tracy.
I have been here for 6 years now, actually.
6 years.
That's right.
That must be. Oh, man, that must be so much hard work.
Olaf puts his head under like one of a fist. You're gonna show him your fertility statue, Sue? Dead banging.
I was number 2 in my halberding class of 100.
I'm
Number
gonna lean my head against
two.
Olak's back and just like, kind of like, you know, when you hit the wall, you're just like,
You know,
just.
I would just love to hear all about your halberd
I'm
sometime.
gonna lean over to Sione. I bet you the number 1 guy was the one that walked off.
After a few
Yoni will
minutes,
try not to smile.
Watch Officer Cassidy actually enters
There she
into the
is.
room. I understand you were...
Talk to you
Oh,
later.
it's you. It's all right. I can take it from here. And they... Really?
I'll wink at that
It's
guy.
all right. They've worked with us before. Freelancers.
Wait, we have?
Yeah. Oh my god, guys. Yes, we have.
The guards leave, though, the one not before giving Mariziel an address. They leave, and you're alone with Plutovark and Cassidy.
Matter to Marissa, why would anybody give you their address?
Oh, Olak.
So, what
That's
is
all I
this?
say.
Ola's kind of disgusted. It's like, why would anybody? Because Olak knows what you do to people's houses.
I was told that you have information about the disappearances. I hope you're not about to tell me it was him. He's too stupid.
No, he's an idiot. But
Posing as one of them, taking advantage of the situation.
yeah, apparently he's been nabbing people.
Scum. Well, that's one problem solved.
Do you know where he might location stay? General area?
I couldn't tell you. If we knew that, we would have arrested him. There wouldn't be a bounty on him.
Obviously.
Out of curiosity, was he once a noble family?
Oh, please. No.
I don't know much about him.
No, he is as noble as I am. Wasn't
So
even
he, like-
born in Magnamar.
Accosted a nobleman,
Ye-
probably, or something like that.
Over a dozen armed robberies.
Yeah.
More breaking and entering than I can count. He's a thief.
Oh, officer, I
Yes.
gave him paper. He's gonna have a hard time talking.
That's fine. I don't imagine there's very much we need to hear him say. We've got him. We can book him.
Oh yeah, by the way, watch out, he can cast spells.
No, he can't.
Wait, what?
Not well.
I'd like to note, isn't Feus speaking with his voice?
No.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That changes everything.
Excuse me?
Oh, What? No, I don't think
Because
so.
of the spell, steal voice?
I expect you to roleplay this.
No, I think they actually just steals the voice. Doesn't.
Okay, you don't
give-
get to keep it. Okay, well,
Yeah.
you know, you kept saying it was like Ursula. I got
It's not like you
excited.
make noise.
Well, that's how I felt. Like it sounds, you know, like it's not in the shell. I'm just taking it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's
I
a
gotcha.
spell that does that, but it's a higher tier.
Oh my god, the duration is permanent.
Yeah.
It's a curse. Curses are permanent.
Oh no!
Yeah, he fought.
Poor Flutrivar.
What do
He
you get for
shouldn't have
color?
I don't know.
Color
I'm just an
crazy.
innate casting ability. Not anymore.
Well, I just have the one question then. Did he tell you what became of his past marks?
No, not really. He did say he tried to sell them to the what was it, Aspis Consortium, but they said they weren't biting, so he
Is
just
that right?
tried. He said, but then he said he went for bigger fishes, whatever that means.
He tried to get us, but
Bad
He
off
said
more than he
something
can
about
do.
he mentioned the Princess of the Bazaar of Sales. Said he could try to maybe get one of their
when
bodyguards.
she
Well then, I will have a conversation with the princess and with Mr. Sloane. I'm very curious what Mr. Sloane will have to say when
As
he
am I.
finds out that we know he's been negotiating with a wanted felon.
It seems like they weren't really interested in buying from him.
They also weren't very interested in reporting him, were they?
Absolutely not. Yes, you're
perhaps we
right.
could continue to be of service in this matter.
I hope you can.
Be on not a payroll, but perhaps
By the way, is Poltergeist
besides-
with us?
Mhm.
Can I still smack him with a pillow?
She kind of sees that and she'll, why don't I just take him? I'll take him. She'll say,
Celtial, you want to be special agents?
Look, lady. Stress relief, okay? It's been a long day. I didn't get to kill anyone. I need to get this anger out. Smack. With a pillow.
He's smacking him.
I would recommend that you get your anger out in healthier ways.
Yeah, maybe we can
I will
spar
have
later.
no tolerance for such behavior. Not on my watch, not in front of me.
It's a pillow!
Consider
I
yourself
apologize,
warned.
Officer Cassidy. But perhaps we can continue our aid. with
I
the
will
guard
appreciate
in
any
some
aid that you
station.
can render.
Can
However,
you lend any aid towards us?
we do not make a point of long-term allegiances or alliances or partnerships with Pathfinders any more than we do consortium agents.
Why not?
Conflict of interest, probably.
Conflict of interest, precisely.
Hmm.
We
Chieftains
have a
never...
duty to the city and to the people of Magnamar. Our first loyalty is to the people. The Pathfinder's first loyalty is to knowledge. The Consortium's loyalty is to gold. We are honest here. We do good work. If you ever wish to leave the Pathfinder Society, perhaps with a few years and some time at the Academy, you could come to work for us. Otherwise, we will have to keep it as a strictly independent freelancer operation.
Dance, please. I like knowledge.
Now, for your bounty, that is 100 gold, and she will give you a pouch of gold. And good work. I suppose we can inform Lord Melgraberas that the Nidalese are not to blame.
We're not so sure about that, are we?
There's some vagueness around it. He said that they started rumors and he's covering for the people who are actually doing it. Which could still be Nihilese.
No, he said he made up the Nidalese thing.
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh,
say.
okay. I didn't
Oh,
understand
still.
that.
He could have been lying and covering for the Nihilese actually doing it.
Well,
So
I don't think he's smart
we
enough
don't
to
have any
think of
concrete
that.
proof.
I don't
He
think...
seems like an idiot.
I don't think I quite agree. And frankly, we have investigated this matter many times over the past month, and there has not been one sign of the Nidalese. No ships, no merchants, no troublemakers.
Yeah, plus wouldn't they usually have those scary-looking ships of some sort?
That is what they say. Now, if you'll excuse me, it is a busy night. Magnamar is full of
course.
crime. You've done good.
Wow.
Hey, did you ever find that woman you were looking for?
The tall.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we lost her again, so,
On the hunt once more, I suppose.
Who?
I'm
Why, do
sorry
you have
to
any
hear that.
information?
No. She has not turned up.
What are we talking about?
We'll tell you later, Mauricio.
Okay.
She kind of frowns at Maurizio. Do I know you from somewhere?
She does this to everybody.
No, ma'am.
Right.
just a very common face.
Unless
Right.
you want to know me.
Jesus Christ. No, we're about to turn in, right?
Yes, that would be best.
Sayone will
Stay out of trouble.
We'll take the money and start splitting it.
Okay.
Poor dog.
Do you say that to me in character?
Quietly.
Saltiel. That's no way to talk to a lady.
And she'll have some people see you out while she books Plutovark.
Everyone gets 20 gold.
Yay! What about the other stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I obviously have
Those numbers were wrong, by the way. One of those potions of invisibility should have been used.
Oh, okay.
Apologies.
Got it.
Yeah, he was all armored up for a good long fight.
Well, I'm glad I took him out.
Sione
fuck
one-shot him. At level 1, you guys would have been having such a hard time with that, though. That
Color
color
spray?
spray would have just... That'd have been it.
Yeah, that would have fucked us up. Color spray sucks.
Okay, so you have the masterwork dagger.
Yes.
Who wants 6 darts?
I used
Probably
that.
guys should give it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faya, you
Yeah.
get 6 darts. Let's see. Everybody gets another 7 gold.
I'll have to sell that amethyst sometime.
Potion of invisibility.
Did you guys want to appraise the amethyst?
Like to?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Sione, you determine it would be worth about 250 gold.
Okay,
So you
well,
may
I'm
mark it
gonna
accordingly.
hang on to it so we can sell it and then split that later. I'll make a note. So potion of invisibility. Miraziel should probably have it, you think?
Beta, I will definitely take it if you want to give it to me.
I'm asking the group if you guys want.
Yeah, Marizio's fine.
Okay. And 2 potions of cure light wounds.
Be
I think
good
I
one.
Perhaps
think I want
let's
one.
do Faya and Sayone?
Faya has healing.
Or Marizio and Sayone.
I'm good with potions. Give them to maybe Olak and Thea and Celtiel. Or one of them. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll take one, so you guys can figure out what to do with the other one.
You know, I'll give the other one to someone else. I don't want it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you take it.
There's a potion of
Cure light.
Cure Light Wounds.
And that was everything.
Was it everything? Insight check.
Except for the amethyst. We haven't sold
Yeah, I
it yet.
can sell it.
Yeah, you're good.
If you want, you can liquidate that right now, since you appraised it already.
Do it.
I put
I mean,
it in molten lava.
It's it's pretty easy to sell a gem in Magnamar. You can just
Oh,
sell it
okay.
in the morning for that money.
Cool, 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 cool.
No sense, holding things up on that little detail.
Well, everybody gets another 50 gold.
Whee!
Another?
How much does a potion weigh?
Negligible.
Negligible. Yep.
Okay.
Unless it says otherwise, but usually most of them are just like negligible.
Sorry, how much gold?
50.
Another 50.
Because then like 10 vials is like 0.2 pounds or something.
Oh boy, that's nothing. So, that was an interesting night.
I didn't get to kill anyone.
Yeah, but you got to hit him with a pillow. That's something.
Sure, you did smack him with a pillow.
Never
Olak,
killed
if-
someone with a pillow
if you're-
before.
If you're feeling pent up, we can spar.
This conversation as you guys are moving back to Hyde March Manor.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But you're all spindly.
Oh, I'm tougher than I look. I know you broke my leg,
No,
but
I
I'm
didn't.
not that weak. Yeah, sure you didn't.
Wasn't even directly part of it. Indirectly, yes.
Mm.
Wait. Yeah.
Fell on top of me, Olaf.
Well, I didn't mean to break it. I mean, if it makes you, if we make you feel
I
better, I
know.
can break it purposely.
No. That's not how. That wouldn't make me feel better.
It might make me feel better.
Really? I mean, we can spar, and I think you'll feel better after that.
Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna go look up an address.
And
For the
Andy's more.
Wait, did you
Durable.
say for the night?
Yeah.
He
He's
works the
working.
night shift.
Oh.
She'll just be
Oh,
waiting.
how,
for
oh,
it.
like, are you robbing
Are
him? Or?
you?
I just like he comes home and I'm just like
Hello.
in his bed.
How did you get
I'll do that
your-
some other time. I'll do that some other time.
Well, yeah, wouldn't this be the perfect time? Because he's currently working, which means he won't be home.
I'm not about to
Oh,
go rob him.
You could rob
He
him.
won't,
though.
he won't sleep with me if I rob him. I mean, come on.
No, you sleep with him first and then rob him.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
That was odd.
So, we can't do that tomorrow night, though, Rizil. Remember, you have your threesome planned.
It's not planned for tomorrow.
Oh,
Can you guys stop talking about the
The
threesome?
dinner is tomorrow, Celtial.
sorry. I'm just giving her a hard time.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
I apologize for you telling Olak that you were going to have a threesome.
Never should have done it. Bad decision. The threesome might not
that's-
even happen. It's just like I'm open to it if it happens, you know? Like, if it goes
I thought
that
we were
way.
talking about it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, did she say why we were having a dinner?
Oh, she
was it
wanted
just to meet
to talk about the things that we found in the crow, and she wanted to see your journals, your journal entries, things that
Right.
you've been drawing and taking notes on.
I should
Oh,
go
it's just
write
filled
down
with
all my
like
notes.
kill marks. Like, I killed this monster here, or I helped kill this monster here. I killed this monster in this room.
I
just
feel
have,
like
like, a
Olek
table?
would just put like an X on the map every time, on Sione's map every time he killed something.
I feel like
Don't-
Olak would keep tabs on how many people everyone killed.
Because like
No,
aren't
just
Pat-
all
like
lots.
like in
Supplies.
general, like do Pathfinders usually like they're supposed to keep journals to submit to?
Mhm.
Okay, just wondered.
Gonna be honest, I haven't really been keeping a journal.
Not all of
Oh,
them
you're
do.
s-
As long as
you're
like
supposed
every
to do that.
group keeps a journal, usually that's the
Mm.
expectation.
It's like there's like a scribe that is in
Sione?
charge of the adventures.
Do you want to spend an hour before bed to write down and compare notes?
Sure.
Okay. Excited.
Since we've been working together, accomplices in all of this, what should we tell people we are? Our group.
Tell people we are.
Should have a name, should we not?
Oh, name.
Oh, like a team.
You mean like the eyes of the hawk or something?
You-
Tim,
I
we
can't
can't
hear
hear
you. You're not, unless you're whispering directly to me and I just can't hear it.
Yeah, but it was pretty much just to you.
Oh, okay. What was it?
He said, "Oh, a team name. What fun."
right?
How about the chains of Asmodeus? No, wait.
A little too obvious,
The
don't you
fires
think?
of Avernus. Yes. Or maybe the screaming souls.
I'm just looking pointedly at everyone in the eye directly.
Why are you
Just trying-
staring at us like that?
just-
What about 4 white-haired chicks, girl with black hair, and me?
That's not really how that works.
Oh right, yeah. By the
perhaps-
way, Lyrianne's in Ordelia right now.
Huh?
Oh,
That's
Let's get over there.
She went to take a job.
Okay.
Did you forget to tell them?
Yeah.
Like how she forgot to tell us that we have dinner tomorrow.
wait, she wasn't
And
Right.
just
still hasn't
shopping
mentioned that we need to shower.
No,
She
only
wasn't
Olak
just
needs to
out
shower.
in the town. She just left.
Why don't we need to shower?
Oh yeah, she's doing a job in Ordelia.
Ordelia is in town. It's over here.
Oh yeah, I
It's
haven't
like on
showered.
the outskirts of town. Yeah.
I haven't had a bath until when was the last time we went into the Crow?
Oh no.
It's been a while, but you should probably take a bath before we go back.
You mean like a name like that adventuring party that
Right. Instead of calling
like
us
the Eyes of the Hawk, the ones that
long-winded.
killed all those spiders?
How ripe am I
I mean-
still?
I don't want to copy
Pretty
that.
ripe.
Oh,
You
But
don't exactly
something's like
wash
that.
blood off.
well. But my sword is pretty clean.
The
What about-
Fateful Eight.
Nah, ew. Wait,
Chronicle
8?
Contingent. Yes, 8.
Me, Olak, Saltiel, Sayoni, Feya,
Oh, So we can call it
Lyrianne?
Ba?
Dragon and Doji.
Oh,
Lyri's gone, so.
So
8.
so there's
We-
only 7.
Well, Lyri's
can call
still,
ourselves
but
Ba.
yes.
The what?
It mean 8. Ba. It means
Ba.
8. It's more better than 8.
What does it mean 8 in, Feya?
Well, in the real world, it's Chinese.
That would be Tien.
Minkayan?
Tien.
No, Minkayan's Japanese.
Yeah. Oh. Well, you want me to look up the Japanese real quick?
No, it's Tien.
Hachi.
Well, I
Chinese
meant like
would be Tien.
What about, okay, I got it. The Merry Band. Get it? M-E-R-I. Mary.
Remind me again why we
Good
It's
keep
my
her.
name.
It is
It's
a good
my
name.
It's my name.
It's not a good name.
It's good, right?
Dude. It's a
Celtial!
It's a little obvious.
There are no chains, no fires. Where's the fire?
Why are you staring at me, Celtial? You don't like the name?
Tell her you hate
It's
it.
a little on the nose, don't you think?
Now
I
break
don't
her
really
confidence so she doesn't
like
dare
it.
suggest such a horrible name again.
I don't really like it either.
Well,
Sorry, that was not a
I'm going to look at my sword and be like,
Bro.
no, I don't think that's our name.
Sayoni will remember this.
Perhaps like the Chronicle Contingent.
What is that
Things
supposed to mean?
We chronicle all the things that we find in the Crow and
Some
record
of us
factual things.
What a
Some of us
wonderful
do.
name
It's-
for people who would serve instead of lead.
Sounds like a good name for a bunch of scholars. For sure.
Any suggestions? Feya, Sione, Olaf?
No, I don't think we need a name.
I don't know.
I think if anybody should name it, it should be Sayoni since she's like kind of the leader of this group.
One of both.
Aren't
one of
you
two
Sione, though?
Saeonis.
Yeah.
We're all Sione, really.
Really, we all channel our inner Saeoni every now and then.
Felt like Scarlet
Certainly
Shadow or
try.
something.
What?
Scarlet
Scarlet
Shadow.
Red Shadow, Scarlet.
Yeah,
it does
shadows
have a
are
nice sort of macabre touch.
It sounds scary, so people know.
Don't fuck with
Where?
us.
cool. Scarlet is my favorite color, probably.
I telepathically say Celtial's 7. No, that's bad.
Yes, that is.
Scarlet. Use it in a sentence.
What about
Like
the
addressing
brimstone
us.
shadows? Yes, I could do with a bit of brimstone.
Scarlet Shadow destroyed this building. Scarlet Shadow captured the mighty villain, slayed Iliosa,
Do we.
whatever.
Iliosa. Oh, right. The one. Yep.
Ding 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 ding.
Should, yeah. Perhaps it's plural. Scarlet Shadows.
Scarlet
The
Shadow.
Or
Scarlet
Scarlet's
Shadow.
Shadow.
Sounds like a vigilante.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't mind it.
Scarlet Shadows.
What do you think, Sayoni?
Do you not want a name to our group?
Oh, right, you don't want a name.
Can't hear
Suppose
you.
I like Scarlet enough, though. Given what she's wearing.
Yeah. Your outfit is great.
Watch as Marisia look her up and down.
We're all staring at you now.
I'm not.
Just kind of noticed that. Oh.
As given that
Eyes are up here.
Sayoni is the leader
know.
of this group, it makes sense a little bit. Just kidding.
Shadow. I just like to stay in shadow.
Yeah, so do I.
I
So
think it's fine.
I like the shadow thing.
Good working title. I think it's something that we can.
What, you don't like it, Celltail? Working title?
Not now that you put it that way, he doesn't.
I bet his like sword is just like spitting out names still at him.
It has
Probably
been.
is constantly just annoying the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I like it.
What about you, Olak?
No work, but I'm not really good with shadows.
But
I know.
Scarlet is like also can be referred to blood, Ola.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, blood.
Fine. I don't think it matters either way.
We'll definitely have to run it by Lyrianne.
But I'm not wearing a uniform.
No,
Oh,
Oh,
God, no.
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 not the
No.
play.
No.
I need to be able to move freely.
Right.
I would never want to hinder your free
Look
movement,
over you
Sayoni.
again.
Can't hinder
Right.
this.
Your free movement.
Never hinder Sayoni's free movement. It would be a travesty on this world.
I
The
will
light-
change the name of your folder.
The light will not shine as bright if one would hinder her movement.
But I think Larry will like it. Maybe she'll even name one of her magic guns after it.
Perhaps. Perhaps I'll name my sword after it.
What?
It has a nice
That'd be
ring to
cool.
it.
Didn't
Scarlet
you
Scabbard.
You must
Didn't
be
you-
joking.
already name your sword, Silvio?
No.
It was a thought. I'm not sure.
Oh, you named your sword already?
It
what
was a
did you name it?
thought. It was a thought. That's.
Yes, Celtiel, what did you name it? Tell them.
It wasn't anything as cool as Scarlet Shadows.
Tell them.
What was it?
Tell them. Say my name.
I was working.
Oh my god!
Well,
I
Celtiel,
named
you
it.
don't
I
Dad.
named it. Well, okay. I started with. I thought it was a cool name, Orail, the Unbreaking, but it seems stale.
Or
I don't know.
Oriel? Oriel?
Orail. That's
Oriel?
Orail.
Name your sword
Oriel.
after a woman.
Orail.
Oriel.
You're not. Right.
Right? Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
see,
it's okay.
this is why
I
it's
mean,
hard. You know, I didn't really want to go with that name because it's hard to pronounce sometimes.
It's okay, Ariel. I
It
mean,
flows from
it's
the
kind of hard to
lips
say.
like angels.
You know, it's just it's not important. You know, but I do want to have a name for a good sword, and this sword's been pretty handy.
Yeah, it's always good to name a trusty weapon that you
Mhm.
have, you know?
Hmm.
I know Lyrianne certainly does that.
It's true. She does name her
Alright, so is that a girl's
Candles.
name then?
Leary. Yes.
No, your sword.
No. It's more of ambiguous.
I believe the word
Could
you're
be
looking
either.
for is androgynous.
That's ambiguous.
Your sword is ambiguous.
You're to name your sword after with that kind of name. Alright. I figured you'd be more
Hi,
along the
little
lines of, like,
Oriole.
something
No.
like Neckbreaker or
No.
Blood Spiller or
Blood Splitter would be good.
If we're
Shiny
talking about you naming your sword, Oriel, I'm gonna look at the sword. I am going to compare notes for tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night, Scarlet Shadows.
Good night.
And she'll
Good night.
go upstairs.
I think she wants me to join her, so.
That's her out. Sione's out.
Are you two married?
We're going to compare notes.
What is everyone else doing then?
Good night, Sayodi. Good night, Fea.
I guess I'm gonna
I'm
sleep.
going
It's been a very disappointing day.
Disappointing.
You didn't kill anyone.
Ugh. I'm gonna go to my room. Good night, fellas, and good night, little Oriole. And I'm gonna go up to my room.
Oh, called Oriole. Okay.
Good night, Celtial.
Good night, Sione.
Good night, Oriel. And she will leave.
Good
Go
night.
upstairs to her room.
You hear in your head, Sione.
Wait, in her head she hears it?
Yep.
Oh!
And I think that's a good point to end on tonight.
Yes! Yes! That's amazing!
This is fantastic. It's because she touched it, huh? I want to touch it.
No! Get away from my sword, everybody!
Oh my god, I ship it so hard.
I did too. Oh my god.
It's weird.
Dude,
That's very
Pain's a
weird, guys.
weird sword! Why?
Did Celtial hear that too?
No,
Or just-
Celtial did not hear that, and would not actually be aware that it did that.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay. Oh.
It's a private moment for us.
Surprise! Interesting note.
Interesting.
If something only has telepathy with its wielder or owner, the ability will specify.
I thought it said that.
Oh shit.
Did you look that up just to find out?
I've been doing some reading.
So has
That's
Sayone, but it hasn't been fruitful.
but but didn't learn that yet.
No,
Now you know.
I didn't look now. Yeah, now I know.